We are live. There we go. We are live.
Yo, 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 what is up, chat? What is up? Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing great on this fine Sunday evening. Y'all know what it is, a normal Honored Ones pod, except we are finally concluding our read through of Naruto. An amazing series, bro.
Yes,
An
sir. Yes, sir.
amazing journey, an amazing evolution of
Yep.
opinions and
Mm-hmm.
takes in
Mm-hmm.
regards to the story. So, looking forward to that. We got some chapters to talk about, but the highlight is definitely going to be us talking about Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, the last section, different things that he's experienced, some light novels. Y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir. Uh, so let's get started with Blue Lock.
Okay.
Also, chat real quick. I had the opportunity to read not only the Minato one shot, but also the Itachi light novel. So we will be talking about those as well.
Yep. Got a lot to talk about. We can kick it off with some Blue Lock. I enjoyed this chapter. I think this is our first real foray into seeing Kaiser and Isagi intentionally working with one another. And honestly, it gets hyped up pretty well because they just make their way through the other team. Until we see two other, logical players as well. We get Charles back into the fray and Karasu, rearing his very triangular, very pointed head back into the match.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that PXG's got their own little intelligent duo. Art looking spectacular as always. Two double page spreads back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Before we conclude the chapter, good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Yeah, I mean it was a pretty like textbook Blue Lock chapter. I think just kind of expounding on Isagi and Kaiser working together, seeing the obstacles that'll come forward with that, and kind of moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
How they're going to evolve, how they're going to be playing against two other logical players, how they're going to try to outthink them, outplay them,
Mm-hmm.
etc., etc. Enjoyable stuff on my part.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? None
I
too crazy.
Yeah, it was like I listen, man. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Somebody's got to score a goal. Like this tension is just so stressful. Um, at some point, bro, you gotta learn lessons at a different game. Like you gotta hit the locker room at some point. There can only be so many revelations, dog. Like fuck. There is a timeline on this. So I think I've been thinking about this, right? I want to hear your opinion.
Mhm.
I believe that however this match ends, right? It is either going to be the final like ultimate lesson of what like of the game's purpose, like, oh yeah, dude, by the end of it, this game will have been about suppressing your ego from the start or something, right? Like just off the top of my head, right? Or it'll just be like a very bog standard. All right, bro, we just have to do this over and over and over and over again until we retire, and I'm curious which way you lean. Is it like some grander revelation, or is it like about the method?
I guess what's the difference? Like, okay, if the point is suppressing your ego, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
just for hypothetical sake, and you're saying is that different than the method, or
Oh
is that the
yeah,
grand
the
revelation?
method is a bit more short term. It's like with specifically with like working with Kaiser, PXG working as a group officially. Not trying to like eat each other's goals or whatever until like they inevitably like take the World Cup or whatever. Like
Mhm.
is it like it's a mindset thing or like lesson that applies to your entire soccer career no matter what teammates. uh uh
I think it's a tool. I think it's another tool that Isagi has sort of in the back pocket to consider. So like for example, right? If you look at take his left you remember when he was playing against Barrow and Snuffy's team and
mm,
he scores with his left foot, cool. He's got like 40% control over it relative to his
mm,
right foot, whatever, ambidexterity. That wasn't the end goal. That was a building block for what we now have in a weapon that he can now have in his arsenal, which is like the two shot, you know, bang bang that
bang, yeah.
Isagi's got, right? Like the fake out. I think that pretty consistent with Isagi's character is that things just continue to build on top of each other.
Mm,
I don't think that this is like an end or like the final step. I don't think we're gonna get that until we have like the final game of Blue Lock, right? I think it would be incongruent with his character to stop growing and to stop changing. I just think it is currently another weapon or another mindset he can apply in the middle of the game. So, like, for example, we had the chemical reactions, and the chemical reactions were introduced like in like the second arc of the entire story, and they're
Right.
still prevalent here, but they've changed and evolved in a big way. Like they are more expansive, more broad, more swappable. They're a lot more, it's just more malleable than the very like 2 + 2 = 4 way we understood it in the beginning. So I think this, a lot like other concepts that we've seen in Blue Lock, will be built upon. It's just it is the floor in which a new like a new set of objects is going to be built on, right? a
Mm,
new a new base, right? So
okay.
you built up one foundation, cool, that's floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, you could say this is floor 4, whatever, right? Attribute it however you want to, but you do know that it's just like it is another thing in which better like he can build upon more, because if it was the final aspect, right, if it was the answer, he would be better than Noel Noah, right?
Right.
And he's not even better than Rin right
Yeah.
now, right, individually. So I doubt that this is sort of the end all be all in like this is my fucking, this is the ball is me, right? This is my final direct shot type shit. Like I don't think we're there yet. I think he's continuing to learn about himself, continuing to learn about his limitations and how to use those to kind of get his desired outcome.
Mm. It, like, while I don't disagree with you, right, I do think that maybe this is personal theory, is that this is kind of the beginning of the end, with like
Mm,
just not so much in like a bad way, just like in a finalizing Isagi's approach way. Like at some point, Isagi's just gonna hit that like peak of shit he can learn, shit he can do, whatever, and he's just going to it's just going to be his move set, right? So I don't know. I personal, theory disclaimer once more. I think it's ultimately going to be a matter of where does he. Let's say it's right above Noel Noah, right? Like let's say Noel
mm,
Noah is here and Isagi's like right here, whatever, right? He's just absolutely dominant in the sport. The way that this match was kind of written is that there are some things that Isagi literally has to overcome by sacrificing his ego with teamwork, by relying more on adaptive learning, all this shit, and it's going to be like the new approach moving forward, because he can't grow 8 extra inches and put on like 80 more pounds of fucking leg muscle, right? Or he just doesn't have that natural talent like in his brain to like make him do shit like Nagi or whatever, or Rin, right?
mm.
So I do wonder like what that final, at what point has he caught up essentially to the world stage? Because Noel Noah is more like an idea, right, or like a level, to be like a world class player. So I do wonder like, okay, you've now hit the minimum of being a player on the world stage. Everybody else is like this now, right? You are no longer like, your awakenings are just par for the course. They're standard. Everybody's like operating on this level. You simply have to lock in, right? I do wonder what that looks like moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak on something that chat said that is a good sort of nuanced addition to what we were saying. It's kind of what I'm getting at when I say it, but it's just like, yeah, he's not giving up on his ego. It's something he's consistently done. Blah blah blah. Right? Like it's very congruent with like he's not always been a pass first character, but he has always been more willing than a lot of people to pass. For example,
Mhm.
big thing with Barra was like, yeah, dude, maybe you have to pass the ball once or twice, gang. Like you're not dribbling it from the midline all the way to the fucking penalty box, bro. Pass the damn ball. And Isagi's always been more willing to do that than a lot of other players. Prioritizing winning over like pride and like sort of the way of going about it, et cetera, et cetera. I will say I was smiling a little bit so much because it just feels very reminiscent of our oh, he has metavision. Is Isagi, a world class player now, right? Like is he's up there now, and it's like, you know, 80 chapters later, we still got motherfuckers that can beat him out, that are in his age group, et cetera, et cetera. I personally, you say like at some point he has to stop learning, stop growing. I guess I would question like why, like what is built into the game that's like it's not sorcery, right? It's not cursed energy. It's not a
Yeah.
cursed technique. It's something that, like, for example, Noel Noah is still trying to improve and get better by
Mhm.
using other people in his game. And now this motherfucker's who knows how old, right? Maybe 30 something, the best striker in the world, right?
Mhm.
At the bare minimum, if there is a limit, it's not one that we've seen in the story thus far, and it's not one that we've been like really like indicated to exist in the sense of like further evolution. Obviously, Isagi's not going to become Loki in terms of his speed. Like you said, he's not going to grow an extra 5 inches. He's probably not going to put on 75 pounds of pure muscle, right? But it's not to say that his development has to just be curbed at a certain sort of like arbitrary point. I think a lot of like Isagi's, his bread and butter is that constant evolution, adaptability, willingness to change, et cetera, that has gotten him to this point. I guess I just don't see why that would have to stop because he's reached a wall very similar to other walls that he thought he's reached, right? He
Mhm.
thought he came across Rin, whose vision was better. He thought he came across Kaiser, who was this idealized version of himself. He's come across walls like this that in the moment are like, yeah, I don't got nothing for that, bro. I'm
Yeah.
actually just cooked. It's actually over for me, right?
Mhm.
But and he's been able to sort of like think his way past those. I guess I just don't see why. Obviously, hit the weight room. Obviously, get on the track. Obviously, work on your dribbling, your basics, et cetera,
Yeah.
right? But given like the actual on the field adaptability, you know, he's gotten around it before. I'm not seeing a reason why he can't continue to do so because Ego kind of says, right, that like the nature of geniuses and talented learners is that they kind of like feed each other's growth, right?
Yeah.
One takes a step, the other
It
takes a
takes a
step to
step.
beat that
Yeah.
out.
And
And
then
you
they
have to
both take
kind of
steps together. Yeah.
yeah, and you can't really like stagnancy comes when one of them is too dominant. If a genius is just, yeah, it's just me, right?
Mhm.
Everybody kind of just assumes like, oh yeah, that's just like there's nothing to do about that. It's leave them at number one, we'll fight for number two, and I don't think the game grows like that in the way that the story is trying to push that forward.
Yeah. Okay. Like it's not something that listen. It's I guess in my head it's that thing of like they are just playing soccer and there has to be some kind of natural plateau, not even limit, right? We'll call it a plateau to developing. Uh, whether you want to say that's developmentally, as a person or psychologically as a player, like there are different things that can like act as different roadblocks. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak right now. There are different things that can act as different roadblocks. And I'm wondering like if this game ending with like an Isagi victory is going to be like all right, bro, Kaiser, you and me like this, right? Like we're not we're sleeping together, we're training together, we're going to the bathroom together. We are never gonna unlock. Holy shit, bro, you got a girlfriend now. We got a girlfriend. Type of connection, right? Like, or if it's going to be a thing of like, if they lose, nah, bro, I simply have to like go back to the shit I was doing before. I gotta get the ball every single time. Like maybe Barrow was onto something.
I mean, I
So
think it's
yeah, so does he
okay.
basically like the shorthand is does he end up agreeing with Barrow's philosophy, joking hyperbole, right?
Yeah.
Barrow's philosophy if he loses, or like are he and Kaiser getting a bunk bed type shit?
Unfortunately, I don't think it's either, right? I think it's okay. For example, we've seen Isagi do this before, right? We saw him do it with Yukimiya when Yukimiya scores the last goal, although Yukimiya was an unwilling participant in that instance, right?
Mhm.
We've seen him do it with Rin in U20, where that was like the point that Isagi could work so well with Rin because their play styles were so similar that
Mhm.
they were like the focal point of Blue Lock's attack, right? We've
Mhm.
seen him do it with Nagi, we've seen him do it with Bachira, we've seen him do it with Baro, although it's a little bit more antagonistic when they do that, right? In none
Mhm.
of those cases is Isagi suddenly becoming like their butt buddy because more often than not, the best players don't want to do that shit, right? Like you have a Hiyori who wants his ego to shine through in the midfield. You have a Corona who's like just kind of like, hey bro, I'm actually just here to get my points, and you're also kind of like low key my goat. So I'm just trying to like show up and show out, right?
Right.
But you're not gonna get a Rin to act like that. You're not gonna get a Kaiser, a
Yeah.
Shido, a Baro. Niggas ain't doing that, right?
Mhm.
Unless Isagi had a bona fide Dick Rider Rayo style, right? Fuck that Ness style. It's not happening.
Right.
So I think they're going to use each other to get what they want, which is a victory.
Right.
They're going to try to score as like logically, but also they do want to score at the end of the day, right? Like
Yeah.
Kaiser's kind of like when the ball falls to him, he's like, "Hey, bro, Lady Luck smiling on
Look at
me.
me.
Watch
Yeah.
this." Now that shit got blocked, but you know it is in that department. Like Isagi wasn't trying to make Kaiser the hero. Kaiser isn't trying to make Isagi the hero. They just know they need each other currently to get past this current wall. And I think it'll be more of a willingness to um acquiesce or like give ground on more even terms. So like for example, you could even see this as growth. When he pitches a very similar thing to Yukimiya versus Manshine City, he's like, "Hey, Yukimiya, listen. You already shot the ball, gang. They know what the fuck that shot looks like. That's not going to work anymore. How about this? You, Corona, focus on getting me a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You if you give me an assist, it'll make you look good. You'll probably get a bid on you, right?"
Mm-hmm.
How that's changed is he's understanding, like, yeah, nigga, no striker wants to do that shit. They're not going to. So you have to take in like the egocentrism, another thing that he focused on, Manshine City is like, hey, bro, everybody's the main character in their story. If you're going to try to get someone very similar to you to join you, you're going to have to put y'all on equal footing there. Y'all are
Yeah.
going to have to kind of like, aim like no, I'm not gonna even say that. I'm not gonna invoke that term or that phrase, but it's like hey bro, may the best man win, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna use my tools to help you. You're gonna use the tools to help me to get to the other end of the field and put that ball in the net. If you kick it, no hard feelings. If I kick it, no hard feelings. But once we kind of get to our objective that we can't do alone, because there's a Rin, Shido, Charles, or fucking whoever else sized hurdle in our way, you could like lock in. Like after that, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? They're not Isagi's not suddenly like, a midfielder. He didn't like lose out on that mentality, right? It's just understanding that currently he can't do that shit on his own. Is sort of the way I see it. And I guess I disagree with the nature of there being a inherent plateau that these characters will reach,
Mm-hmm.
like by necessity, right? Like people do plateau all the time, but you can plateau in
Different
anything,
ways. Yeah.
even things that don't have a inherent, like for example, you take something like art or drawing, right?
Yeah.
Assuming you're able-bodied, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
not a physical demand for art that some person is going to like. If this motherfucker is just like really built, he's not going to inherently be better than you at drawing. But you can plateau mentally if you're not willing to learn more. You're not willing to do this. You're not willing to do that. You can plateau, but there's not like a ceiling. I guess there's not one imposed. It's your mindset. It's your approach to the game. It's your approach to all this stuff, et
Mm-hmm.
cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I kind of just see it like that, right?
Mm. Okay.
Um,
That's fair. That's fair. It wasn't necessarily like my opinion is more still in that theory zone.
mhm.
Um it's more like I'm curious if this game has that much stake like factoring in almost. Like okay, is this did we already get all the revelations that we were going to get this game, right? Or that we have gotten this game? Is that was that the point of the game or is there still something left at the end of the game that's going to make everything wrap up and kind of make sense, right? Like, is there one more revelation to go, or did we get everything we need? We just need to like, you know,
Put it into
conf-
action better.
yeah, put it into action better, right? Just confirm everything we've learned.
Mm, I don't know. I think so one thing I picked up on, right, personally is that right now it seems that PXG is in the advantage because they have two, geniuses on the field right now in
Yeah,
Shido, right? And they also have two talented learners in
yeah,
Karasu and Charles, right?
hmm,
Talented learners seem to be able to, they're the rock to the genius's scissors, at
yeah,
least if they're working together, right? But talented learners can kind of cancel out talented learners, which leaves a problem of where is Bastard Munchin's genius, right? Where is their like self-driven egoist, right? The one that does things for their own pleasure, for their own like mentality, that isn't necessarily thinking about things super logically, right? It's
hmm,
not Hiyori, it's not Isagi, it's not Kaiser. You're not gonna like this, right? But there is only one player we've seen on the field right now that Isagi himself is classified as like the individual type, and it's Rensuke Kunigami, right? Now, I'd be a fan personally of Ness getting caught up in the Isagi magic. I'd fuck with that heavy, right? I'd also really like that if he kind of locks in there. But
Mhm.
I'm not saying he has to score the last goal. I am just saying he's the only one that exists as the illogical sort of like not even trump card, but more of just like an unknown entity in a way that Isagi and Kaiser can't be because they're bound by their own thinking. They're bound by reason, right?
Mhm.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Kunigami's put into play in that way. It will definitely be. It's possible, but I'm curious to see if that's the direction that the duo decides to go with it. There are a lot of different avenues, for sure. But I am excited for all of them. A wild card, if you will. Yes, Liv. Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Like it's I'll say this about Kunigami, and this will be like the final note. Give me a reason to not think you're a loser, bro. Like I don't know, lock in.
Down Cheeto, by the way. Think same amount of goals as Isagi in the Neo Egoist League, by the way. Yeah, you're just a fucking dick eater, bro. That's crazy. Loki has scored less goals than Kunigami, by the way. That's all I'm gonna say,
Doesn't need
and
to,
I'll leave it at
bro.
that.
Part-time gig, you
Yep.
know. Okay, does an
Yeah,
adult
my
go
bad,
all out
bro.
against children?
Bro, Loki did. That's why he got shot on by Isagi. You talking a lot of shit for a nigga that just happened to be born fast. Yeah, Isagi said nigga, and I let him. What about? No, that's crazy. Anyways, the point is Kunigami go. We gonna let him cook up, right? And yeah, that's it. Blue Lock. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 this week. It was cool.
Yeah, it was.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah. Curious to. Man, I truly wonder what the likelihood of the match ending next week is.
No, that's not zero.
It's zero.
You're so boring, bro. You're so boring. Holy
Like
shit.
I'm just curious, like, cause it's not gonna be next week.
Oh fuck, bro. Can this peak just fucking can this peak just end, bro? Fuck, I'm so bored. Fuck, bro. God, this high octane match. Please, bro. Get it out of my face. I don't want any more.
Uh huh.
Fucking hell. Oh, speaking of it, I'm just gonna get this off real quick. I saw the animation for Shido's goal.
I just saw
Shit
that.
was so
Yeah.
good. Shit was so good it hurt my heart, gang. I'm not even
Yep.
gonna lie to you, bro.
Man, Chikiri was running,
Like
bro.
like give Blue Luck season 2 another year and the entire shit looks like this, bro.
Bro, I need to see the U20 match look insane. Fuck, because it might just.
Bro. Hold on. Time out. What do you mean you need to see it look insane? We're like over halfway through this shit.
Holy shit! What? My
Nigga,
God. Not
nigga, what are you
not
talking?
U20, not U20. Sorry, the
I'm like,
the
I'm like,
fucking
I'm
the
like, bro, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ, bro! Like the Neo Egoist League matches. Holy shit!
Yeah,
Wow, that took me a fucking second.
yeah, that's crazy. Nigga said, I need U20 to look good, gang, and that shit has been looking ass for like 90% of it, bro. I'm genuinely sick. Um, but yeah,
Hmm.
I don't get your hopes up, gang. That shit is going to look doo-doo water. I promise you. But I'm glad they at least got Shido right. I'm glad they got Shido right.
Me too.
Got the angles. Yes, sir. Shit look
Yeah,
clean as hell.
they really captured the lust part, like in his eyes.
Type shit. As you should. That's important. That's important to the narrative. That's important to the characters. We need that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh but yeah. Look cool. Like I said, I think I said 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for
Give or
me too.
take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid score. Solid score.
All right. Now it's time to talk about my son, Shin. Yeah, this
Mm.
nigga's bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shin was locking. Hey, bro, I will say,
Mm,
bro, like little moment of psychological growth from Shin when he locked in and didn't immediately start spiraling. When he realized
yeah,
like
yeah.
that shit wasn't working a second time, I was fully ready for him
Yeah,
to
he
like start
wasn't even he was
hyperventilating, crying, throwing up, like
by the way, bro, he hasn't lost his cool
at
since he
all.
decided I gotta kill this nigga
Yeah.
once. Okay, bro. I gotta go play by play because this shit was hard, right?
Oh yeah.
First of all, Tenkyu was getting rocked close
Yeah.
quarters bad. This
Hmm.
nigga's nah, bro. Shin hit a spinning back
Black
kick on
kick.
his chin. Boom.
Bro, I felt that shit.
Made
Just a,
nigga look at God.
yeah.
And Tenkyu's out here like, bro, I can't keep up. Obviously, he doesn't know Shin is using hacks. He's
Hmm.
not playing fair, but it don't matter, bro.
Hmm.
Shin was he's like, damn, bro, he's dodging all of my arrows and shit. Now he got lucky in realizing that okay, Shin unfortunately, if it's not shit that he can read the mind of, it's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be a little more difficult.
Hmm.
A lucky guess. A lucky guess. I will say Shin using the mental suggestion on himself
Himself, that shit was so
inspired.
cool. That shit was so
Inspired.
cool, dude.
And
Holy shit.
I'm a hope Suzuki, do me a favor, make it so that he can suggest himself more than once. I'm gonna need you to
Hmm.
just do me that favor. Just do me that favor. Just do me
Bro,
that favor.
like I need to see like a when Shalnark pokes himself with his own little
Mhm.
pin and
Oh
then he goes
yeah,
Super Saiyan, bro. I gotta see something like that, bro. I gotta see his hair like start fucking floating and shit.
yeah, dude.
Like win. Like or, oh my
Yeah.
fuck.
But by the way, chat, this nigga 10Q was out here putting fucking cannonball sized holes in niggas with a bow and arrow, bro.
Mhm.
Shin said, bro, when he stomped on his fucking head and said, "All right, now to break his neck." Yeah. Yeah, I was locked.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I was locked. Cause there wasn't even like a hesitation. Nigga just lifted his leg up to slam it down on his fucking yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta say
Delectable.
I holy shit, bro. What's his name? What's his name? Suzuki is a
Mhm,
disgusting individual for having Tenkyu take his eye patch off like it was like there was a fucking
mhm.
Sharingan under there, bro. Like it was
Yeah.
that shit was
Bro said
insane.
Bro said, "Fuck, I can see too well."
Like,
By the way, this is Kidomaru versus Neji coded gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting out of range,
mhm.
twisting up the arrow, and then it going through the shoulder. Nah, nigga. I know he reread. I know he reread Neji versus Kidomaru, bro.
Bro,
I
he
know
had
he
to have.
did.
He had to have. Cause like, bro, the way he just, I
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
500 meters. Like just
Log in. Lock in. Listen, cause Shin didn't even arrow through the shoulder. By the way, he said, "Damn, he's attacking me from outside of my
yeah,
range."
bro.
Nigga didn't even look.
Yeah.
He said, that hurt." I
I gotta
guess.
figure out something to do.
Type shit. Type shit.
What's
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
what's killing me is I don't understand. Like shit is being pushed to the fucking edge here. Like I believe it, right?
Mhm.
But I don't understand how the fuck he's either got to come with the craziest talk no jutsu of all time, or he simply has to awaken a new power. Because bro, you are one shoulder down, one ability down,
One
and
leg down.
one leg down, right? He just took his eye patch off, bro. Like this,
Yeah,
like
bro. Shin, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to auto suggest, like, hey, bro, just actually tell yourself to lock in, bro.
yep,
We
dude.
might.
Yo, Torres, I'll tell you what the other guy's holding in his hand. Bet.
Ooh, bet. He's like, bro, I might teach you on the spot. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
bro. Actually, hold on. That might be too broken. I just remember everything. Torres did to
Yeah,
Sakamoto.
Torres
Fuck.
Torres embarrassed Sakamoto 5 times straight. Yeah, that's a nasty word.
Holding back
Need Haysuke to make a big play.
against.
No, don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Okay.
Listen, I'm I'm not even saying he can't because the long range. You know when at a distance of over 500 meters, don't bet against Haysuke. I hear you, right?
Yes.
However, what if I don't want this nigga in my fight right now, bro? What if I
Wait.
just want Shin to knuckle up and beat that nigga's ass?
Is it crazy? And I really want you to be honest with me. Is it crazy that this is like low key top 5 fight for me in Sakamoto Day so far? Like it's
Shin's in
rising,
it.
bro.
By the way, bro. I feel like one of these is I got to go reread Nagumo versus Gaku because that shit
He
was
was peak.
genuinely
Yeah.
generation. Like, fuck.
Oh yeah. Dude, every time Nagumo fights is fucking excellent. Sakamoto
Shin
versus
winning.
Hard Boiled. It's underrated, but it's one of my favorites. That shit was so fun.
That's fair. That's fair. Shin, whenever he's like really getting down and fucking boxing, I like it, bro.
Hmm.
He be getting his ass beat, but dude, that spinning back kick was genuinely glorious, bro. I was like, excellent. Like I'm out here yelling, excellent
Good
form, like
form.
I'm his coach. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, good. Like fucking nah,
Dude, it's
bro.
so funny because like this is like such subtle storytelling in my opinion, where shit is just actively more comfortable fighting with intent to kill. Like I have never
Yeah,
seen him this focused in my entire
yeah.
time reading Sakamoto. Is like it's not even like a casual buff. It's just like bro, shoulders down, like he's relaxed a little bit. Like it's so
Yeah,
funny.
bro, because he's like, I'm in my element. I'm in
Hmm.
my bag. You know what I mean? I could actually try to stab this nigga's eyeball out. I don't gotta like, oh, I gotta cut his cheek or, nah, bro.
Let me ask you
Give
something.
me that vision.
Let me ask
What
you
up?
something. Sakamoto bloodlust buff. What are you thinking?
I don't know if I want to see that, bro.
Because
I don't know if I want to see that, bro. Nah, bro. The world doesn't want to see that. The world doesn't want to see so I'm going to be like, you know what? I actually think this nigga gotta die. What do I do now? And you're like, nah, bro. Shijiba versus Yotsumura is also another one of those. It has to go in the top five, bro. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I don't know if I've ever seen something so cool as clanging your hammers on each other to create a spark and then fighting in the limited light that shit created. Yeah, this nigga Suzuki is different. Fuck. Wait, are you muted, gang? Saw this nigga's gums flapping, bro. What the hell? Um. All right.
accidentally
Yeah.
unplugged my mic.
Got you.
I like kicked the fucking wire out. But
Yeah.
yeah, dude, Shishiba's fights are always immaculate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good.
Let's see though. Yeah, good shit, Shin. I don't know how. I need you to pull through for me, gang. 8 out of 10.
Hmm.
Another one I really liked.
Bro, I need
Uh,
Suzuki to come out and say some shit like, bro, Sakamoto days like 700 might not be enough. I gotta go for 1K or some shit like that, bro. Like mm, mm.
yeah, bro. You better, in order to get to that chapter number, bro. We're gonna have to see Takamura's grandson Makamura, bro, and he's just gonna have to be like 20. He's gonna have to be him, but with his eyesight.
Bro,
Like you
that shadow super duper secret organization of
yeah,
assassins,
like
like
the order squared. Like, all right, bro.
the chaos, like bro,
But
it's gotta be real fucking corny. Like, oh, listen, I don't know about you. My internal metric for when a series jumps the shark and like it's gone
mhm,
on too long is when they start introducing clones.
hmm.
Because I'm like, whoa, time out. Let's consider ending this. Let's just
Nah, bro.
consider ending this first.
Wait, BR, just give me an OC idea. You're welcome, guy. I'll take 5% commission on anything that ever makes, by the way. Appreciate you.
Now, because
Lock me in.
bro, like if I open up a Sakamoto Days chapter 1 week and it's like, Sakamoto, you fought well against all these assassins, but how about yourself?
Nah, bro, it's gonna be Sakamoto's long lost brother. That'll be worse, in my opinion.
Really? You got
Like
so
a
for you,
long,
like a worse writing decision is like long lost relative over clones.
long lost relative never mentioned. Like, okay, I'll put it like this.
Mm,
I can understand why the niggas cloning somebody would hide that shit.
okay.
Why has Sakamoto never once alluded to having a brother? Like, to me, I
Mm,
can like, okay, I can understand. Sakamoto's leaving blood all over the place, bro. His DNA is literally everywhere he's ever fought, right? Okay, nigga cloning it. Sure, you should have showed me, a mysterious image of a guy grabbing a piece of hair, you know, pulling up some blood, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I can see why that'd be secret. Sakamoto, how have you failed to mention your super strong, long lost assassin brother, gang? How did that slip your mind, bro? Did your like your wife and daughter they're not interested?
yeah, like he's like, oh,
Al and Hana
we
are
just
not like
we just haven't spoken in a while. That's fair, but also for me, it's like I think clones can just add a lot more fatigue very quickly. Like if it's not just if it's a clone army of Sakamoto of just him, right? That's
clone
insane.
army of
Yeah.
Sakamoto, bro.
Right, but if it's like a clone army of like everybody else, like everybody gets to fight themselves, themes and shit,
Hmm.
um, without like the torment of like doubting themselves. Like if like I'll put it like this, right? If like they're past the hump of having this awakening or like conversation with themselves and what they believe, and then you make them fight clones of themselves, it's like, bro, absolutely greedy bastard. Like, fuck. Put down the pen. Damn, yo, Long Lost Relative is getting smoked in this poll. Holy shit. Or sorry, Clones is getting smoked.
Yeah. How do you feel? How about Resurrections? I don't know. Resurrections happen like a bunch of shit. It
Yeah,
depends. It depends on. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's
there's a
the
way to
thing.
do it
I
right.
got. There's a way to do it right, but I think you also have to clarify what's a resurrection, right? Like, so for example, it does Nobara count as being a resurrected character?
I was thinking more
That
like Gara in was the arc.
sure.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know when he
Kazakage Rescue.
yeah.
Yeah. Like actually dead guy came back to life,
Yeah.
right? Um,
I think a great one was Madara too. That's a good resurrection like
yeah,
device.
yeah.
Um
So yeah, I wouldn't even say it all. I wouldn't even say
yeah.
resurrections are even like they don't and shit, bro. I would
Yeah.
have thought Dragon Ball was ass from
Yeah.
like fucking the Saiyan saga or whatever the fuck.
Maybe like
Damn, bro, they brought Goku back. All the stakes are gone. Like,
yeah, no. My I think my version of that is like I don't like zombies. If it's not like a zombie thing. Like I don't know. Like I'm weird about zombies. Like I think they're overused in a lot of shit. Like Koopa did an okay job with them in Bleach.
yeah, but
Um
because he doesn't really do them, like, because
yeah,
he doesn't really like indulge. Like,
but like dude zombies can be so
they're
annoying.
just
Yeah.
reanimated, right?
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
proper zombies, bro, like ugh, I don't know. It leaves a
yeah.
weird taste in my mouth. What about you? You got like
Zombies.
another
I don't even know if I have like too much experience with like zombies. I'm trying to think of another one. That is like a particularly bad. Like,
Oh,
oh
my least
brother.
favorite one, the
Hmm.
worst one, my opinion. Sorry to cut you off. I just
Mhm.
remembered. Ironic. Amnesia storylines. Can't stand them. I have zero tolerance for them.
You're a liar, by the way. That's not true. Percy Jackson, buddy. This thing, you're actually a bold
That
faced
was,
liar.
bro. An
Because
exception
that
is
shit
not
was
the rule.
peak
It is
too.
never an
Because
exception is not the rule, bro. An exception is not the rule.
Son of Neptune, bro.
Yes. Okay. Guns to your
Nah,
head. What's another amnesia storyline that you just fuck with?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can name another amnesia storyline that I'm
There
like
you go.
familiar with.
I saw some in K dramas and that kind of burnt me out on them.
Yeah, I mean,
Just lost my taste for it. Like the thing ran stale very quickly.
I will say, hmm,
I'm gonna end the poll, by the way.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this isn't like a huge blowout by the end, but like it's still like I think more people still agree with like Long Lost Relative is a bit cornier.
Yeah, someone said regenning, but like I do to a certain extent, right? It depends on the type of series,
Hmm.
but like if you have like Kid Buu level regeneration and these niggas aren't shooting out fucking key blast laser beams,
Hmm.
you got to be careful. I feel like you can do too much when all of your villains regen. But I don't know if that's like a sign that the shit it's like it's gone. It's axed
Yeah.
now.
Like no, that's just another obstacle. Like I don't know. The Nomu all had regen in My Hero, and that wasn't the main problem with that arc.
Yeah, but like it's also okay, for example, I think the reason that it'll get me more with someone like a Boo, even than like a Cell, right? Because Cell only really relies on that shit once. It's the frequency of which Boo gets around dying. Like, okay,
Mm,
Vegeta atomizes that nigga, bro, and he's just
yeah.
like
I'm
Boo,
back. Yeah.
Boo, Boo.
Boo.
Like fucking Gotenks blows him to smithereens. He's
Boo.
back.
Boo. Yeah.
Boo, boo. Like it's like it's just,
Mr. Satan. Yeah.
I think, and that's not. I don't even think this is like a. I it has to not do this, but I just think I like the damage being a little bit more meaningful long term. Because kind of like okay,
Hold
until
on.
you kill him, all the
Just
shit
real
you do
quick.
is useless. Does that make
Guys,
sense?
I meant amnesia plot lines in other stories, not plot lines where amnesia is like part of the plot or the plot, if that makes sense. So something like Memento doesn't count for what I'm trying to say. Sorry, just wanted to
Gotcha,
clarify.
gotcha. Sounds like you don't really hate amnesia stories all that much.
Just keep going, bro.
Well, yeah, which is just to say, I like damage sticking because it's sort of like this, right? If you, and obviously this takes away a lot of storytelling. I'm not saying this is how the story should have gone, right? But if you take everything away that happens in the Buu saga,
Hmm.
right, and you just have Goku make a spirit bomb and throw it at Buu, it's over, right?
Yeah.
Think about that in another context. Think about it with like Frieza or some shit, or think about it even better, Vegeta, right? you gotta progressively fuck that nigga up. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't like the spirit bomb didn't work. Kaioken didn't work. Yajirobe cutting off the tail didn't work. Like it was a progressive wearing down of an enemy that's a lot stronger than you. And
Hmm.
I think that feels cooler than just like, yeah, this nigga is actually at full health.
Yeah.
Like Kid Buu, when he catches that spirit bomb, has the same amount of HP that he did before. I don't
Yeah.
mind healing, but I just think like even something like cursed spirits or devils, right? Where
It
a
felt
devil has to
artificial.
ingest
Yeah.
blood, right? Or a curse runs out of cursed energy, or like
Or
even
Sukuna
destroying their
reincarnating, you know?
yeah, yeah. Like it's like fuck. One, you can only do that once, and two, that doesn't help everything, right?
Mm,
Sukuna didn't heal his brain that way. It
mm,
was the binding vows that did that.
yeah.
Um, you
Yeah.
know, changed my brain
No,
chemistry
but you
real
don't
quick.
understand, bro. Like Sukuna, like couldn't tie his shoes perpendicular. Like
Hmm.
it was a trade off. Like that's gonna be something he
Type
holds
shit.
for the rest of his life.
Equal and opposite, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Fucking hell.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Um,
Mhm.
I just, God, bro, Suzuki, please, you know, hold on to that pen for dear life.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
Hunter x Hunter. Oh, by the way, 9 out of 10
y-
chapter, damn near 10 out of 10, honestly.
For
Second
Sakamoto
one
days.
is yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
talk about Hunter x Hunter.
Wait, what
Yeah,
about
I
you?
give it an 8.
Oh,
Give it an 8.
ooh,
Um,
damn. So you think Shin is ass? Okay, interesting.
funny. Actually, I actually think because Shin took damage, that knocks a couple of points off the chapter. But that's just me personally. I can see why you want Shin to deal with pain and suffering.
Type shit, bro.
Um,
That builds character. Except for me though, that doesn't actually build my character. It makes it worse.
mm,
I actually fold
dude,
under like paper cuts, bro.
God, imagine using binding vows on your brain instead of unspecified barrier techniques. I genuinely like removed from the anger, like the actual emotion, unspecified barrier techniques.
Somehow Palpatine returned. Like,
Either
fuck.
way, funnier than Takaba, bro. Funnier than any gag Takaba put in there. Kenjaku's technique didn't burn out because of a bunch of barriers. You want to explain that?
No.
Nah. Bet. I like that. Lock me in, bro. Type
W.
shit. Fuck. Um,
Yeah. So Hunter x Hunter.
yeah,
Can
Hunter
I
x Hunter.
just say, bro? All the
Jaw
glaze.
drops, by the way.
Oh yeah, on the floor. Can I just say, all of our glaze the last couple of weeks
Mhm.
of like, average Hunter x Hunter character really like it holds up so well because for all of these like this little like, cluster of chapters with the negotiation game,
Mhm.
it really clicked for me, right? And I don't know, and I wonder if it clicked for you. This guy's below average. Like
He
that
doesn't
was
have Nen.
yeah, like that was the part that really fucked with me when I read this chapter today. Like I sat in my chair and I really thought about it and I was like, all this praise we were giving him, right? And he is the most treated by the narrative, by the way, as the most dumb, careless, ineffectual, fucking knee jerk reacting, dude who's ever lived, right? Like you've never met a more impulsive character in your life, one so unconcerned with the thoughts, with the consequences of his own actions, and he just didn't consider hypothetically that cheating would maybe invalidate like another condition of the game that wasn't previously discussed. Yeah, bro, this is the dumbest man to ever live.
By the way, he makes this decision because I think because you don't know what Nen can do. Like it's so crazy because first of all, the plan is genius. You bend it a little bit, right? Whatever. So you have it marked. Cool, cool, cool.
Yep.
Ren is too far. You crush it in relief so that the evidence is gone.
Gone.
I promise you, I would have never done that.
Never.
I promise you, my dumbass would have just marked the card and just been
And
like, "Oh, I won the game."
yeah.
And then when they grab it, they're like, "Dude, what the
Yep.
fuck is this?"
Yep.
Like they wouldn't even. They would. Morena would have even had to apply her manipulation ability to
Mm-mm.
catch my dumbass cheating because I would have left the evidence, bro. Uh,
Like, bro, this shit is killing me, right? Like he did everything perfectly with zero,
she,
bro.
by the way.
Hmm?
She, by the way.
Oh, she did
Yeah.
everything with zero, and I mean zero, failure or
Else.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's so funny. Like this is perfect play, below average Hunter x Hunter character. Holy shit, dude! Like this really like cemented it for me. I was like, oh man, this is probably equal to Tompa. I think this is how well he'd perform.
equal to Tompa. Um, I will say also going from last chapter to this, where you see that she is like very, very, very clearly like, because I was under the impression that the sob story got to her, right?
Hmm.
Like, fuck it, burn the whole thing down. Despite what she had said, I kind of wanted to stay out the way. I was like, damn, this is fascinating. But it kind of adds a body horror element that you could have
Hmm.
assumed, but it's just like
Yeah, you
this is the
lose.
last thing. It's not even like you're hypnotized, right? It's just your body does the thing, and you're like, yeah, can you not?
Yeah,
Can you not?
and you can't like control it. You're a victim in your own in your own like flesh prison. It's so horrifying on so many different levels. And the fact that Morena's getting all up in her face talking about, did you think I wouldn't plan for you cheating? Bro, that panel where Morena's like silhouetted and
Yeah.
it's like, bro, well, congratulations, welcome to the team type shit. If you have loved ones, tell us because we'll kill them otherwise if you don't let us know. But hey, if you want to betray us, we'll kill you too. We just love killing people. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's the mission motto. Every Monday morning, cup of Joe, water cooler. What are you talking about? How many people you kill? I killed a lot of people. You kill a lot of people. That type shit, bro. That's what we're all here for.
Oh, no, no pressure. You don't gotta kill people. You don't gotta level up.
Hmm. But I
But
would though.
if I find out that you're useless,
Hey, bro.
personally,
I'm doing my
I
job.
wouldn't
Yeah.
I wouldn't be useless personally. Um,
Listen, bro. I either kill you that day or I kill somebody else that day. It's your
yeah,
job to make me go to somebody else.
hmm,
Oh my god,
yeah.
bro. Let me read some super chats real quick before we like continue.
Bet, bet, bet.
So Mario, thank you for the 13. Thanks for the Naruto vids. Thank you for watching all of them, and we're gonna have a good little time with them, and we might do a couple little Naruto specials in the coming weeks. So stick around for that. Demon Ekatsuya, thank you for the 5. Hakari has the spin cycle curse technique. He enters his domain, the laundromat, gets some resting cursed energy and RCT, soap, powder, water, etc., and comes out washed.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Hold on.
workshop these throughout the week? Like
Excellent. That was creative. I like that one. I like that one.
names are irrelevant now. I'm just a nobody. Jesus Christ, bro. Um,
Holy shit, dude! I could cut myself on that edge. What the
yeah,
fuck?
like the little fucking shadow Obito. Are you good?
Names are irrelevant now. I am nobody.
Nobody.
Like, bro, you have a loving family. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
Oh fuck. You got a shift in the morning. What the
Oh, you,
fuck?
you have a teddy bear on your bed. Like, what are we? Like, what are we? Why are you fronting like this, bro? You
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 know,
have
Reen isn't real, dog. Like
bro, bro. You have a loving girlfriend, bro. You have a best friend that waits outside your house every day and say, "Come on, let's go."
yep, he's
Like,
there
bro,
right
what
now, bro. Like
picturesque life talking about? I am nobody. I have no name,
holy
bro.
shit, dude.
Bro, it is literally always sunshine and rainbows
Like,
where
bro,
you're at.
you're literally going to the park with them right now.
It
Throughout
is,
the heaven and the earth. I alone am the nobody. By the way, are you guys gonna play Marvel Rivals and stream it? It's been a really fun game.
I played Marvel Rivals yesterday. Got accustomed to the game a little bit. I had 4 streams to download it, so
Yeah,
we'll definitely be playing. I don't know if it's a stream game, but
yeah.
yeah,
I want to
something we'll
do.
definitely be playing.
Might do a dry run like off stream. See how I'm feeling about it.
Gotcha.
Oblak, thank you for being a member for 10 months. The lost relative reminds me of Sherlock's super secret sister that he didn't never knew existed. Come on, bro. We don't talk about that. You know that.
Sherlock, bro, that's your favorite show, right? Like over Sopranos and all that. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, like all of them are kind of like secondary to Sherlock Holmes.
So his sister has like super duper intelligence, right? To the
Mhm.
point where like as a child, like not hyperbole, like as a literal child, she used like suggestion to make Sherlock think that his dead best friend that she killed as a child, by the way, was actually a dog that they never had, and made him conveniently forget that their mother is like super allergic to dogs.
Mhm. Yeah.
So Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah. I mean, like, by the way, dumbest Hunter x Hunter character.
yeah, dumbest Hunter x Hunter character, like absolutely just careless, dude. Like leaves. Like imagine seeing this Hunter x Hunter character and you're like, my God, bro, she's so full of openings. I didn't think anybody could be this weak.
She's so full of openings, bro. Nobody could ever say that about me. I'm so full of bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. What does that mean, gang? I'm so, like, no, no, no. I don't because I don't want to fight anymore, bro. I'm
Mm,
full of openings. How about this one,
bro,
bro?
you're
One big opening.
yeah,
My hands are down, gang. I
bro.
don't want to fight no more.
You're so full of openings, and I'm like,
Yeah, like you're out here squared up,
yeah,
protecting like your vitalist organs, and they're like, bro,
holy
I
shit.
I could attack you at any second.
You're like a
It's like
child flailing his
how dare
arms.
you not protect your own spinal cord? Like, nigga, how do you want me to do that?
Like,
Like, bro, it's behind me. What are we doing?
bro, they want you to do that shit Aizen did, where he had that little like hexagon behind his neck.
They're like, of course, I would naturally protect a creature's weakest spot.
Bro,
What?
I need a scene where Marina gets like a named character to play this game, just so we see the level difference to this shit. Like, I want to see her. I
God,
want to see Paris
Hisoka's gonna
Pariston
be
play
like,
this. Yeah.
He's like, oh, child's play. Like, bro, what the fuck are you
No,
talking
because bro,
about?
he's gonna use texture surprise or some shit, and it's gonna be the funniest fucking thing in the world.
He's gonna start to use. He's like, no, I haven't considered the
Mhm.
consequences and ramifications of cheating. Like, no, bro, I don't need that, bro. Because we're going to get genuinely 8 chapters of this back and forth.
Oh my god, yeah. I like either 8 chapters or like 2 pages where Hisoka like just speed runs her. Like I gotta see somebody like Jean or Pariston like I don't know count the cards with Nen or some shit. Like I gotta see something fucking disgusting. Because
Yeah. What constitutes cheating via the Nen ability?
like
The word cheating originates in like, no, bro,
no
bro, bro,
yeah
stop, 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 stop.
stop. Because like you're making me feel like it's weird as a reader, right?
Mhm,
You always know more than the characters usually. And you're always in like a position of power theoretically because you have all the pieces of the world in your head.
mhm.
There's something about Hunter x Hunter characters that when they interact, I have no idea what the fuck they're like. Like it's just like, bro, none of the knowledge I've accrued can like if I got isekai into this guy's body right now with all my Hunter x Hunter knowledge, I would be more useless than if you gave me an equal amount of knowledge in like any other series. Like it's so funny.
Just spawning into the card game. Like, I see.
I'm fucked.
I'll join you. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even play this game with you, bro. I actually think I'm gonna break down into tears if I try to do this and realize how much of an idiot I am. So how about this? I'll join you. Here are my loved ones. Like,
Yeah.
here's the list, bro.
Like you win. Good
Yeah.
game. Versus like if I'm like, hey bro, you're you know, Renji, handle that. And it's
Handle
Ichigo.
what? Oh, when, bro? I need to know this.
First proper fight at Soul Society.
Oh, society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's what I'm doing, bro. I'm save Rukia, bro. Like, I'm just pleading early, right? Save Rukia. He's like, I
Yeah.
will.
That, by the way,
Ow, Zabimaru, and I'm sneaking this nigga, bro. Fuck
yeah,
it, yeah.
bro,
It's up for you.
that right there, infinitely more success than you playing this card game. Like that's
100%, 100%,
like, bro,
100%.
you got a better shot of killing Ichigo than you do like coming out of this with your life and your freedom.
God, bro. Yeah, I do Ichigo. Fuck. No, the problem is too.
Mhm.
I probably wouldn't want to do that because I'm like, fuck, who is actually gonna save Rukia though? Because
Oh
it's
yeah,
not gonna
because
be
it's
me,
not gonna
bro.
be me.
I'm like,
Yeah,
actually, as I'm about to, I'm like, nah, actually, please
yeah.
do. Like, I'm gonna go work on Bankai to go
Mhm.
get cooked by Byakuya,
By
but
the
I'm
way,
gonna need someone to actually get the job
yeah.
done.
By the way, if that thought didn't cross your mind, that's why you'd lose the game. Like that shit right there. That
Yeah.
that that oversight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I didn't consider. Like, no, bro. No, no,
You
no, no,
didn't you
no.
didn't notice every fifth word was an iambic pentameter. It ended on a secondary vowel.
Like, bro, the fuck is the secondary vowel, bro? It's like, what? Do you
Bro,
not know the Nen alphabet?
bro, I'm gonna get hit with like a right, then an overhand, and it's gonna be unblockable. And then at the end, as I'm like on the ground paving, like just panting, like blood everywhere, like I can't believe you didn't notice after all these punches. I would do it in the sequence of Roy G. Biv. So if you didn't block with an appropriate color, like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah. God, dude. Um, yeah, this is a good Hunter x Hunter chapter. We then see martial law be implemented.
Mhm.
Um,
It is. it's so funny that
It's like
uh,
ugly, by the way.
he's so hard to like. I don't know why Tagashi loves doing a close up on his face every time he's in the
Because he's
manga.
so gross looking, bro. Because he's, I think that's why. Because he knew he cooked when he created something this fucking abnormal, bro. It's just
Or the
like,
shading, like in his little like temple here. Oh my god.
yeah. Like it constantly looks gross as hell, bro. Get out of my face. Um, yeah.
I really want the Zodiacs to like act because I want something that justifies how stupid they look. Like you got bro dressed up as a cow. I show me something. Make it cool. I don't know.
Nah, bro. Nah. They're not nothing for you, bro. They're about to be complacent and complicit. Got that damn eggplant on his face, bro. Get that yam off your face. No, that's crazy. Yeah. Holy shit. But good chapter. I'd give it
Mhm,
like a 7 out of 10. It was
mhm,
solid.
mhm. Very fun.
All
Very
right.
fun.
Let's get into
Kagurabachi. Oh
Kagurabachi.
yes,
You know,
yes. Give me a second.
double barrel Kagura gun. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Log it in. Log it in. Yeah. He don't keep it on him, chat. He don't keep it on him. He don't keep it on him, chat.
Yeah, I got it.
He
I
gotta go
got it.
reach.
I got
He
it.
gotta go.
By the way, that slide was so cool. Like on camera.
Shiro keeps 2 swords. I keep 2 Kagura Bibles on me. You already know what it is.
I only need
Huh.
one on some
The
samurai
the
type shit.
the normal, the enchanted blade. Watch your
Hmm.
mouth, buddy. Um, but yeah, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. All right, let's
Bro.
talk about it.
Okay. I just want to say because we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week, but
Hmm.
bro, big I can't believe Big Samurai did all this shit. Like it's actually so fucking heartbreaking. Like I didn't think he had it in him. Thankfully, he left Chihiro alive. That was a good move. I really hope there is whatever Shiba's about to
Well,
tell Chihiro, bro. I'm nervous. Like I'm a little
God, bro,
nervous.
a lot to pick apart here. Firstly, right?
Mhm.
Firstly, Shiba, he needs one more push before he gets active. I know it. I see
Mhm.
it, bro.
Yep.
Cause he's
He's teetering. He's like
I
right
see it
there.
because he's
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, should I stop him? Like he's like a good adult would have stopped him. He would have hand on your shoulder.
Mhm.
I got this for you, bro. But
Mhm.
he's like, I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to being safe. Chihiro gets fucked up one more time. We about to we
Mhm.
about to get some
Yep.
teleportation sorcery. Yeah.
Bro, I love that like
Yeah.
she was like, you got maybe one or two more times before I lock in, bro. Like watch yourself.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
locked. I'm locked. I'm that was exciting for me. Every
Mhm.
time we get Shiba Crumbs, I'm locked in. You know, Chiro obviously grappling with that, trying to get that, trying to get some of that backstory. Shiba does
Mhm.
not seem to want to give that shit up though. He's like, yeah, bro. We we burned villages to the ground,
Ground
bro.
like bro,
There
like
wasn't even
we
combatants in there, bro. It was
yeah.
actually a sacrifice needed for the enchanted
Mhm.
blades to like continue functioning.
Like we practice on
Um,
women and children
like,
exclusively.
yeah, bro.
Like I got to hear something heinous. Like I don't know about you, but like I'm curious. Do you have like a mental threshold of like how evil it could possibly be to get Samurai to switch up like this? Like
No,
it's
it's gonna be pretty. It's good. This is gonna be like war crimes, bro. It's gonna be like
no
fucking.
intentional or like non-intentional. Like we didn't know that there were that like there was an orphanage or whatever.
Honestly, I don't care either way. I think either one's fine.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, but I mean, we've already kind of set the standard of what like real fucked up shit will look like. I mean, like for example, Char's clan, like the Kionagi or whatever, like the regenerative
Hmm.
people. Like, bro, people ate those motherfuckers thinking that they become immortal.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah. So it's got to be at
that's
least
like
worse.
that's just what niggas were just out here doing that, right?
Hmm.
If Samura's like, no, 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 we gotta go. I'm not saying it's gotta be worse than that, but I feel like Hokuzona's already. I'm not worried about him not going far enough. He's not gonna be like, bro, we killed our enemies in battle. Like, it's not gonna
Hmm.
be some lame shit, bro.
Yeah. Like it's got to be like reprehensible.
Yeah.
By the way,
Which
I just did like a quick glance, 60 for 60 type shit. Um, and I, my usual hate aside, this is where season one ended for JJK, was chapter
mhm.
60. So this would be the season 1 finale of Kagurabachi, which is pretty interesting. It's like a thought experiment.
We got an amateur chat.
You think
An
so?
absolute amateur.
What you mean?
No, it's just me being a nerd. Don't worry about it. It's not chapter 60. It's actually like, it would actually be like chapter 63 and a half because we get the Toto and Mei
Oh,
recommendation
okay.
for the sorcerers. So actually, that would be kind of inaccurate. Get your JJK knowledge up, guy. You're part of the Honored Ones podcast. Thank you. Anyways,
I'm glad you got that
regardless,
off. Like, I hope the silly voice
re-
helped you get that out.
I'm just saying, bro. If you're gonna make a point, like, can you be right? Maybe, like, I
Okay,
don't know,
all
like,
right, bro. I'll make the same
just fact
point
check,
again in 3 weeks.
just fact check it, bro. Just fact check it. Nope. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, make sure you're. Nope, I'm not gonna say that one either.
Bro, just relax.
Wipe
Just
the
get
whole,
through it.
wipe the whole
Yeah.
slate. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna leave that one. Anyways,
Team Nakatsuha, you okay?
what do you mean I could was saying? Yeah. They know. Um,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
In any case,
Mhm.
yeah. So that was cool. Shiba was cool. I will also say, in light of JJK stuff, or like, rather, since we're talking about it, bro, that the owl shit being over all of Japan,
And yeah.
pack it up, bro. JJK, power scaling wise, you niggas might actually all be cooked if you're not like Gojo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because now you got the like, Samurai. By the way, Samurai Blitz a lightning timer, just to let y'all know. Perception Blitz cooked,
Mhm.
and then his fucking enchanted blade has range all over Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it.
bro, the second his hand touched that blade, he like
Oh,
he
by the way,
was.
Gojo was flexing, messing up Shinjuku.
Mhm.
Like, that was him opening with a hollow purple. He's like, "Fuck, dude, I'm using all of my like, unlimited hollow purple," and like, Shinjuku's kind of fucked up. I'm not saying it's for certain yet,
There are levels to this
but
shit, bro. Like that.
I'm just saying it looks like we might be getting somewhere. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything for certain. I'm just saying it looks like we might be getting somewhere, Chad. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Short term memory question. What was the name
Mm.
of the big sword? Like the big sword. The one the sword master wields. I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Oh, fucking hell. Why'd you ask me that?
Because I forgot the name.
Shinichi. Sorry, Shinichi.
Shinichi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shinichi.
Holy shit.
Because I was thinking Magatsumi for a second. I was like, oh, that's the move. Never mind.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking took it out.
So wow, I forgot again. Holy shit. Say it one more time.
Shinichi.
Shinichi. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's so funny because like I know the peak of this verse will be kind of decided on the swordmaster in action with the Shinichi in hand.
Mhm.
Like if we get a flashback and he's like, splitting apart a continent or some shit, there will be listen, bro, some power scalers will have rent that'll be paid. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, bro. I wonder who. Man, I wonder. Man, I
Bro,
truly do.
why Sukuna versus the swordmaster isn't close. It could be anybody.
It could be anybody. It could certainly be. But yeah,
The suspect list is pretty long.
type shit.
Codeine, thank you for the 2. Seiti has me thinking King Von made the Shinichi.
Yeah. And M3D, thank you for the 2. I want to know what y'all think. I'll say it in chat. I think Shiro will lose again. You can tell he's still clinging on to naivete and isn't really acknowledging Sammer here, talking about, it's okay, I did bad stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
He's in process or even accepted the fucked up shit that's happened, and I think we're getting his Oppenheimer moment that the arc's been building towards. Oh yeah, if Chihiro thinks he's going to like run up on Samura and like just because he's not going to get like, bro, Samura beat you and he didn't use like a Tobimune ability, bro. That was
just him.
That was just excellent swordsmanship, gang.
Yeah. Also, that was him like with the intention of bringing you back. You know what I mean? Like that was with
he's
no
like,
hate in his heart.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to sever your connection. Right. I'm gonna have to stop your heart. Hold this for a second. He's like, yeah, that's nasty work. By the way.
But what gets me, right, is that Chihiro wants to make like to understand Samura on this level, um, while simultaneously being in denial of like these things being done.
Mhm.
And I wonder, not so much an Oppenheimer moment, but maybe like a moment where he kind of reconciles with his father's legacy, or like, all right, so my father found this out and then took all the swords, or like, no, he found out, like they made the decision while like his father approved the decision and then regretted it, right?
Mm.
Because of the war. Like I wonder, I think it's gonna loop back to Chihiro's father and then the swords.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm curious if Chihiro's conclusion is just going to be one of like, all right, bro, maybe Samura was right, but I gotta do it, basically, instead of him. Like, I don't know. I kind of wonder, like, do you adopt Samura's will after killing him? Like what the play is here, right? Because if it's something so evil as like, damn, bro, whole villages, races of people, we were just like mowing them down like a lawn, right?
Mhm.
And like, I don't really see Chihiro being like, and that's why I gotta like keep all the swords alive. Like I don't know. I kind of wonder what kind of revelation Chihiro would need to hear where he didn't immediately like not even lock in, but like understand Samura's perspective and try to let him rock with it. Because I don't know, Chihiro doesn't really strike me as like a Naruto type with like a there's another way or whatever. So I don't know.
Uh,
I'm just wondering.
yeah, I mean, he was talking kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Very very friendly. Hold on, let me see if uh let's see. We have no evidence Mr. Samura meant to blah 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 whatever. Um, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I need to make Samura understand I'm already going to hell. Like, bro, no, bro, understand this fucking Nishiki amped Kuro, bro. Like, hold that. Like, but I will say I don't think that he's going to adopt it. I think it could just be in sort of like it could go the very, to use the real life analogy, like nuclear disarmament
Mm.
sort of way. Like I don't
You just destroy all the swords without
like okay,
necessarily
like
needing
for
to go on a
yeah,
hunting spree.
yeah, like for example, right? I don't like Samura's trying to kill every person that like dropped a nuclear bomb, and Cheryl's like, maybe we just like get rid of them. Like maybe like me
Maybe we could just stop with the
like
swords. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Cause like it's either that or it's going to be Shiro coming back to understanding that like the blades are just tools. In the same way that they have allowed for great evil, they have also allowed for him to save people that he wouldn't have been able to before.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like you have to grapple with the question of do these problems only exist because of the enchanted blades anyway, right?
Yeah. At the
Um,
very least, get rid of the Shinichi. We could just knock that one off the list at the very minimum.
yeah. Um, but yeah, 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 definitely interesting stuff to grapple with. We get the weekly aura quota. As that I can just hear the elevator ding as that shit opens, bro. Yeah, someone actually has Hokazono trapped in a basement, being like, "Yeah, bro, another cool Chiro panel. Ring
Mm-hmm.
ring, go in and put him in another cool fit, gang. Give me another cool shot." Because there was no reason for that elevator shot to go that hard, bro. Should look classy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Very very cool stuff. Very very cool stuff. Let's see. Um,
Yeah. We did all these sins. We're soldiers, basically. Though, what could they have done that is so bad that Samura feels the need to boom them instead of the government? That's funny.
I mean, soldiers still like soldiers aren't absolved of like their actions just because someone told them to,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Um,
Just following orders is, famously not, it doesn't forgive all sins.
I was just following orders, sir. You erased a continent.
But that's
Like,
what
did
they
you
told
not
me to
think that?
do.
Okay, if I tell you to kill, never mind.
Oh, yeah, who?
Um,
Like, just
hey, bro, aim it at yourself real quick. Yes,
bet.
yes,
Like,
sir. Yeah.
Yeah, because then like
Honestly, fireworks terrify me, so you're doing me a favor. Mm.
yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
How long this new squad lasting? However long it takes for them to get the transportation to pull up to Samurai.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They might last a page if they want to talk to him first.
I'm gonna be real, bro. They were talking about like, oh yeah, they're the only ones that can work around Samurai. I don't know if they're considering that Tobimune might be giving this motherfucker like senses that don't rely on like scent, or sound or
Yeah.
bloodlust even, right? Like if this nigga just starts releasing feathers, right? And by the oscillation of the movements in the air, he starts able to like clearly see them, bro. Then these are just like, by the way, Samura blitzed and knocked them all out before they could do anything.
Yeah.
Granted, they weren't trying to fight him,
But
but
like
are we good as uh,
yeah,
uh,
it's no.
like I don't know if I simply don't know if they're doing like they just said, right? Yeah, bro. Samura alone is a bigger military threat than the entire Hishaku. And we sent 4 people after him.
Yeah, like do we
I
have
mean, I could
like the people to spare?
granted, it makes sense. Those are the 4 people best suited to, Curry's out here, like breathing out brain gray matter, right? Shiba, I don't know, maybe Shiba's like waiting for the Ishaku to pull them all. Goat, goat, goat type shit. I don't know what
Mhm.
Yuki's doing. Yuki, get active. Where the fuck are you? Log
Literally
in.
like I don't know, man. It's you either gotta like my theory, right? The theory I'm kind of like trying like I'm kind of worried about, but I also kind of want to see is like at some point they're just gonna be like, all right, bro, not to be that guy, but we're down a lot of members, a lot of dead people on our roster. What if we just give the sword master? What if we just let him work? What if we just like hey bro, here's the Shinichi.
Bro, what if you
Make
just
Sam make Samurai work for it. Like it's I'm not
that's
not it.
equivalent to like what if we gave Cream Superman powers,
Oh
bro?
my god, no, it's
Like
not.
I get it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, but fuck, I still kind of want the planet to be intact, gang.
Okay, all right, bro. All right, I didn't mean it as something I'd recommend. It's more like I wonder how long they got before they call it quits, essentially.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just it's just like a how desperate is desperate.
Yeah. They also gave Uruha some hope, some pittance. Like, oh yeah, bro, we can't see him the more. We actually don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to actually get it to show both of us in a second. Just give me.
Okay.
Yeah, we are streaming again.
Don't
I think our
yeah,
concurrence
don't worry about it.
peaked.
Just make sure the stream is like consistent. Like I don't want to split up the VOD.
Okay. Let's see. I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, chat? I think we're back. I think we are really back. You're currently seeing a Kagurabachi page. Um so that's nice. Very cool stuff. Um very impromptu. I'm going to try to get it so you guys can see both of us again. But give me
Okay, I
one
got it. Holy
second.
shit, bro, that was terrifying.
Okay, your computer works again?
Yeah. Let me just join right now. Call it safe mode.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Cool.
Um,
So you can see me waiting for everything to kind of restart.
let's see. Let me put up get a color page I can put up for y'all chat, just for the time being, for the interim. But yeah, so you should just blue screen, gang.
Yeah, just fully blue screened, dude.
Because for me, there wasn't even like a lag in there wasn't even a lag in what happened. It was just like your camera just turned off, and I was like, oh okay. It's very rare that he does that, and you're like, yeah. So computer crashed. It's up. It's
Yep.
over. All right. You can look at this
Bro,
code.
like semicolon left parentheses, like it was gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. W salvage. W salvage.
Yeah, the keys were handed, chat. The wheel had to be handed over.
Yeah.
You know, it was looking a little dicey, looking a little crazy.
Mhm.
Why is it not capturing Discord? Actually, I don't think this thing is listening to me, and that's not very good. Hold on, is your camera working, gang?
I'm trying to get it to work.
Okay.
It's just not registering that it's like on.
Bet.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank you.
Okay, can I? Okay, hide chat there. Pull this up here. Yeah, but anyways, what were we talking about with Kagurabachi? Very good stuff, etc., etc. Shiba crumbs, Chiro grappling with Samura's, mentality and psychology in regards to all of this, and some interesting Kagurabachi power scaling. But yeah, let's see what happened.
I'm just still trying to figure out how the fuck to get my camera to work. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try the unplugging it, replugging it technique.
Okay, chat is saying it ended, but like, is it back or not? Like, I'm a little confused, chat. Let me actually. Why am I asking y'all? You want something done right? Fine, I'll do it myself. No, it's still up. Y'all are lying. Anyways. But yeah. Oh yeah, Uraha. I don't know if I want him to be back. I may have just wanted him to not die in the first place. Okay.
Holy shit. Okay, can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can. They can't. Well, they can hear you. They just can't see you right now because.
Oh, I just popped it out and then I reformat it. So pop out the video call.
Okay, hold on.
You have the Discord app?
Yeah, hold on. No, that's focus. Oh, that's
It's next to the full screen.
Okay.
Pop out.
Oh
button.
yeah, got you. Cool.
Yeah. And then if you just keep clicking the thing until you get the format that I use.
Okay.
You just keep clicking our screens.
Okay, got you. Where? Nope, that's just me. That's just you. I get it's next to each other, but I don't know how to.
Yeah. Just so minimize it, or rather just shrink it until it like forces the crop next to each other. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Okay, that works. Bet. Oh, Rooney.
Yeah. Okay. I can take over again later. I just want to give it like 10 more minutes until just so I know everything is running smoothly.
Got you. Okay. That works for me.
Okay.
What are we looking at here? Okay. Should be good. Let's see. Is OBS gonna be fucking with me still? No. Okay, it is. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Keep doing what you're doing. You can just keep yapping about Kagurabachi. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Cozy Ichi, thank you for the 5. At some points, I want to see y'all react to all 5 parts of Dracula Flow.
Huh?
What is this? What?
Yeah, what is that?
I want to see. Of Dracula Flow. What the fuck?
Oh, I get. Okay. I think I get why.
Yeah.
Because it's in stream mode. Okay. Yeah, y'all should. Yeah, okay, y'all can see it now. Discord does that thing where. Okay, never mind. Anyways, I gotta turn that off automatically. But anyways, all right, y'all should be able to see us now. Y'all are cool. Little jank, but it's alright.
Yeah.
We'll get over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's give it 10 more minutes, and then we can just tag back.
Yeah. Yeah, that was free. So freaky BR said I'll do it myself, and my entire YouTube crashed. Yeah, bro, watch yourself. Yeah. Don't get on my bad side. That's actually a unique power I have. I got local EMPs just locked in, bro.
Yeah, wow, dude. I have no idea how the hell that happened. Like it's so just sudden, I guess.
I'll tone down my aura, bro. That's on me. That's on me. All right, y'all. Is it that time? I think it's that time.
For
big Naruto, bro.
Yeah,
big
no,
Naruto.
Yeah.
Big fucking Naruto. Lock it in, bro. Lock it in.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like an alley-oop.
Okay, that's my fault.
Yeah.
I thought you forgot, bro. I thought this was a Kagurabachi situation. I said, do I have to?
No.
Do I gotta kill him?
So,
like, does he gotta go? But okay.
What was your final score for Kagurabachi?
Uh, 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
8 out of 10 is like the
yeah,
average for me this week, honestly.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah,
I would say the same. Like Sakamoto days really stood out
mm.
more than anything.
Sakamoto Days is good. Shin action. Yeah, Sakamoto Days was probably a favorite, which is rare. It's very rare that it is like one of my top one or two. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, let's get into it, bro. I'm excited to get into it, talk about it. You finally finished Naruto. You've
Hmm.
wrapped it up. We're good. We're done. You finished the war arc. You've
Yep.
seen Madara. You've seen Kaguya.
Hmm.
You've seen, arguably
Everything.
one of the best final fights
I
in an
yes.
entire fucking series.
Series. Yes,
And
sir.
now, bro, it's to the point you've completed the story, bro.
I'm
You
done.
you
Yeah.
know what I know. You can
Yeah.
tell me about your experience now, gang. You have
Yes.
the whole thing. Talk to
Yep.
me.
Okay. Two things. One, everybody's. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I'm just need to listen back to my audio level real quick.
Yeah, I think you should be good. I think you should be good. I can turn
Okay.
you up or down depending.
Okay. Just turn me up a little bit for me.
Okay.
Like I'm just hearing it.
Okay. I can turn you up. Oops. I don't mean to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're good.
Cool.
So, holy shit, bro. We're dialed in, right? I got no plans after this. This is my main focus, right? This has all my attention. I need you to be on the same page with me, right? Because roll up your sleeves, bro. It's time for discussions.
All right, lock it in.
I want to talk about Kaguya real quick. Just start off on an uncontroversial note, right?
Let's do it.
So I obviously knew about Kaguya from like just being on the internet
Mm-hmm.
and like AniTube and all that, but I didn't really have context for it,
Mm-hmm.
her appearance in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my own preconceived notions, not like nothing crazy, right? But just like the way the discourse shapes, you would think it was similar to trying to think of like a controversial story decision. Like all I can think of is gay gays. Holy shit, dude! I'm actually a hater. But it's like there's an energy to Kaguya's reveal and an involvement in the story that I've observed, prior to reading,
Mm-hmm.
that I could only really summarize as why is she here? Like what the fuck?
A
Like
cataclysmic story decision, yeah.
yeah, right. Like she Kishimoto, you jumped the shark. It was all good before Kaguya got here.
Mm-hmm.
And all I was thinking was like, as the chapters were going, chapter 600, 690 or 670 or whatever the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of reading this and I was like, real close to that big 700.
Mm-hmm.
So Kishimoto, you're making me worried here because I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, not the guys on like online Naruto discourse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was very nervous about seeing Kaguya appear because I was worried that I was going to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So as I was watching it, or as I was reading it, I slowly I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm okay with it. Like I'm a lot more okay with Kaguya than I thought I would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna pretend like, yeah, bro, that was genius or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It was just not really bad. Like it didn't detract from anything for me.
Yeah.
Mainly because like, okay, the goal is to stop the cycle of hatred at the source,
Yeah.
right? And
Madara is just a byproduct of that in the same way a lot of other characters
Yeah.
are.
yeah, and like the reason I wanted to open with Kaguya is because like she feels like a plot device for Madara and his development and his story more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So getting into Madara, I told you this like in a call like privately, and I guess like and I'll tell chat now, right? So one of the most interesting things about Madara for me, like, is that I never really bought into Madara's hype because anytime he would talk about like his goals or his ambitions or his desires when he was alive or when he was like when he was old, like it was nothing but a series of failures and disappointments, right? His most successful feat or like the thing he arguably accomplished, like his biggest accomplishment was establishing the Hidden Leaf Village with Hashirama and aligning the Senju and Uchiha clans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every decision he made before and every decision he made after was a series of colossal failures from somebody who is, in my opinion, really strong but fundamentally incapable of actually achieving any of his visions. Right? There is some obstacle to Madara Uchiha as a person that prevents him from stopping, right? Or just like choosing peace, right? Despite it being, difficult or whatever. Like, as far as Madara's character writing is concerned, 10 out of 10, right? Great stuff from Kishimoto. Loved how he wrote the character, right? But I never bought into Madara's hype like on a meathead level because like anytime Madara wanted to do something like big, right? And the other person wasn't Hashirama, he got that.
Hmm?
But every desire he had, shit, bro. If he wanted to smell roses and Hashirama disagreed, he's not smelling that rose. Not under Hashirama's watch. It is the funniest thing in the world that like whenever Madara wanted something and Hashirama was like slightly in his way, he just got his ass folded. Like it wasn't like laundry. Just a series of rejections and obstacles exclusively from Hashirama. And it made for something like to the point, bro, he got his ass kicked so hard he like was in hiding underground with nothing but like the shadows talking to him, right? As an old man. He didn't even live a dignified life in his old age, right? Like Madara was always going to be or always portrayed as a failure whenever it came to his own ambitions. Whenever it came time to reconcile and, ride along with Hashirama's philosophy, that's when he was at his best, right? When he was serving as the leader of the Uchiha, like faithfully. But whenever it came time to his own selfishness, it's almost as if the universe was laughing at him, Like, okay, loser. Like, bro, Susanoo, Nine Tails, Sharingan, Mangekyo Sharingan, for his entire life to just be met with a series of never-ending rejections and failures, and to come back from the dead and essentially overstay his welcome and like flex on people that were never really like. There was something so pathetic about Madara's fighting to me on a story like character level that never really made me buy into his hype, because when he was like, oh, an adult doesn't really go full force against a bunch of children, cool moment in like when it was happening, when I was reading it, right? But as I was starting to like really mull it over, I was thinking about like how the second like Madara gets really, really pushed, right? It's he doesn't do very well. Like with Might Guy, for instance, right? It was a whole lot of like self-glazing, like, bro, I, Madara, declare that you are the strongest, like hype, right? Really gas, but it was gas for Guy more than anything. But for me, it just felt like, Jesus Christ, dude, can you, like, how are you so powerful but still such a dork? Like, I don't know, like it was this thing of like, by the time Black Zetsu betrayed him, it almost felt like, yeah, bro, like this would happen to you, right? Like the reveal was like of course the guy you consider a piece of yourself, your shadow, also stabs you in the same way your best friend did, right? Like Madara's existence is almost a joke in a way, because like he is so strong but yet so unable to like achieve his faulty dream because it is faulty. So it's
I'll do you one better. That is every antagonist in the story. Yes. Every single one. Itachi's like, and this actually hurts me. I'm actually taking psychic damage from saying this. Itachi lived and died as a villain, as he even admits on his own, because he thought it was necessary to do things on his own, right?
Yeah.
The reason that you find the protagonist, mainly Naruto, because you even look at a Hashirama, you look at a Tobirama, you look at a Hiruzen, hell, even a Minato. The reason they lose, for example, the reason Hashirama surprised the village held up for so long is because in his era, it was kind of rested on
a
the
miracle,
laurels of his like uncomparable strength, right?
Yeah.
No one could fuck with
Like
him. So it wasn't that the village was a good idea, at least as far as he understood. It was that you could turn a
he
good
put it
idea
all on
into a bad
himself.
idea
Yeah.
by being the nigga that hands out Biju like candy, right? And I
Hmm.
think there's something so interesting about Madara epitomizing that, because the point is that this isolationist, you know, get like achieve your dream through your own strength and your own jutsu, like
Hmm.
the pursuit of all of that, it doesn't work. It historically has never worked. Madara became at one point, like Madara was arguably stronger than Naruto and Sasuke individually, right? When he absorbs the Ten Tails, right?
Hmm.
But he's fighting two people that equal him, and once again he's put on the back foot. He's ripping out eyes. He's like, fuck, I gotta
Yep.
better. And you know me,
Yeah.
he's getting chopped in half by and like it's not that he's ever like shown in a pathetic manner in
But
the
like it's
it
pathetic. It's pathetic in like a. It's pathetic in like a, bro. You're so undignified. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like, I don't know. Like he's covered in his own shit. That's kind of the visual it is for me, right? Like he's clawing so desperately to like do all of this, but it's like with Itachi coming back and reconciling his own faults when he was alive and imparting that onto Sasuke, right? And being like, yeah, bro, I was wrong, right? Like I died with the wrong philosophy. Like I lived my life full of regrets and I know what I did wrong. I want to make sure you don't do the same thing.
Mhm.
And for him to be like, even his interaction with Sasuke, where he's like, bro, I'm dead. Like I shouldn't be interfering.
Mhm.
That is what I consider dignified. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
and I know I'm running
yeah.
Madara defense, but it's not even. It's more of just like how I think. And I know you're not arguing that he's a bad character.
Mm,
It's just how I think it ties in.
mm,
It is. It is okay. How should I put this? It is due to those unnatural, kind of inhumane circumstances that Itachi is able to dignify himself in death.
mm,
Madara is, as Mikey would put it, kind of like it, like he's doomed by two things, right? Really
mm,
bad misfortune and terribly large ambition, right?
mm,
And being just strong enough to make that possible, right?
mm,
It would be like it would be like this, right? Imagine if Gojo wanted to do what Geto did, but he had like a 10 Shadows Sukuna standing in his way.
yeah.
Like you can it is
If this
with
guy wasn't here,
even
like you
even
could.
with him there, with the right plotting, with the right
Mm,
circumstances falling into place, you could see it, but they just don't.
don't.
For
Yeah.
example, his like Madara never gets to reconcile with his brother. Tobirama
Never.
just cuts him down, right? He
Mm,
never gets to have like the opportunities that Sasuke's afforded, the opportunities that Itachi's afforded, the opportunities
mm,
that like all these characters are afforded to kind of like revisit their loved ones or their legacy. Madara has to kind of like, you notice that once Obito is taken, Madara is that. He is also entirely alone, literally facing the entire world
world. Yeah.
by himself. And it's not that like not being able to beat that is disappointing. It's the fact that he has to do that. It's the fact that
Mm.
there's no one in his corner. There's no one that is following his ambitions anymore that makes it so sad, so like pitiful in the way that I
Yeah.
think you're describing.
Yeah, literally exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, it's not only that he's forced into this position, but it's mainly that he was forced into this position partially via his own actions,
Hmm.
or almost because of his own actions, right?
Hmm.
If you wanted to use the, skipping the rock metaphor, right?
Hmm.
Like, he getting to the other side is just this insurmountable thing for Madara, of like reaching understanding to the point where, like, again, that little bit of wisdom or like that flash of success with Hashirama and the Hidden Leaf is considered an outlier, right? Like it is almost unthinkable to imagine Madara like making that concession.
Hmm.
But it was like this one. It was one of those things where, here we go again, bro. It's Madara on his fucking back after losing to Hashirama again for the 1,000th time, not learning his fucking lesson, right? And it's not until Hashirama kind of shows him his belly, or whatever the phrase is, that he finally relents a little bit, and it's so fucking cathartic, right? To see Madara just like not be so stubborn, and it's weird, right? Madara's like self isolation has so much to do with just never really fully buying into the idea that the village will even work, right? Because like Hashirama, he also believed that it was heavily dependent on the leadership. But whereas Hashirama was willing, like, because he, like, they both agreed Hashirama is the bones or the spine of the village.
Mm-hmm.
Madara, like, is unfortunately not Hashirama, but Hashirama can, like, he consents to being the pillar that everybody relies on, even if it's not true, right? It is a challenge he is willing to take onto himself for the sake of the village existing, right? But Madara is like unimportant in this equation, and I feel like that's why he defects, partially his own ego, but partially because he believes that, like, this village is already on borrowed time, and Hashirama's, like, death or whatever will just be the final nail in the coffin to,
And you
like,
can't
show that he is right.
and you can't guarantee that another Hashirama or you will appear, right? Not only
Mm-hmm.
can you not guarantee that someone of that power and that magnitude will show up, but what are the odds of someone, as far as he understands, aligning both in power and kindness, compassion, desire for the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hashirama says, and I put it on screen for you guys, chat. You should be able to see that. But it's like, yeah, dude, Hashirama even calls himself too hasty, right? Of like, it was important to like start the process more so than it was seeing it all the way through yourself. You're a human with
Mm-hmm.
a finite lifespan. You're a human with a finite capability,
Mm-hmm.
like all of these things, right? No matter how strong you are, like once again, you had, two Madaras fighting against the entire world, but you kind of slowly but surely see them, like the characters that are supposed to be antagonistic, reformed because they understand that what they're fundamentally missing is not just like whatever their ambition is. It's not power, but it's like a deep sense of companionship that can only come with camaraderie, and you can't circumvent that through
Mm-hmm.
strength. You can't circumvent that through physical or military might. It's not something
Yeah.
that you can possibly obtain that way. And Madara seems to only kind of be like Hashirama comes off as a little bit more of like the happy one in death, and he's like, yeah, dude, we can die as like we can we're drinking to our death as war buddies, right? As friends,
Mm-hmm.
as companions, as people who once worked together for the same dream.
Mm-hmm.
um and I just
But yeah, it was the first time that Madara was the first time I felt like, yeah, this is an old man who's, like, overstayed his welcome in a time that's, like, long, eclipsed him, right?
mm,
Like, this is, I think it's something that Hashirama, like, understood, as in Edo Tensei, but it's something that Madara, like, never really, like, he died with regrets
mm,
and with the intention of coming back, right?
mm,
So, like, Madara never really grasped that his time was over. Even, like, the way they explained the reincarnation cycle, is like, yeah, bro, they're dead. Like, of course, the reincarnation cycle started all over again, right?
mm,
But, like, because Madara broke the cycle, or didn't even break, but, like, glitched the cycle in a particular way. They're both here again,
mm.
and it's just kind of awkward for, like it's just like, hey, man, you shouldn't be here, like it's this thing where it's like, Madara's stubbornness, hypocrisy, pessimism, whatever you want to call it, like, contributes so much to his downfall and to his constant, like, to him being alone. Like, even with Obito, like this is a guy that you essentially raised. He never trusted you from the first day, right?
Mm.
And then you're like, oh yeah, bro, I got your, like, girlfriend killed, and it's like, there is a part of me that like feels for Madara in like let me get my thinking hat cap way, right? But I
Mm.
feel no real sympathy for Madara, and I never really, got on the bandwagon or got on the Madara ship, because, like, he was always kind of like, bro, what am I supposed to, like? Am I supposed to cheer you on for grooming a child? Like what do you want from me? Like,
Yeah, I mean, did you get on the? I guess this. So did you get on that sympathy train for Obito?
a little bit more, like a lot more. I actually love Obito.
Okay. I mean, the
Yeah,
only reason I ask is just because Obito did the same thing with Nagato, right? He did the exact same thing.
uh,
And I think that the point is that it's cyclical. The point is that
mm,
like it's once you're kind of shown, because I don't think, oh, like
like
Madara is doing it intentionally, right? But
Hmm.
Obito is doing this also intentionally as a way to exercise the same power over someone else
Uh,
has exercised over him, right? And I mean, Nagato, like, it's just Nagato just doesn't act this way without Obito, right? In the same way
yeah.
Obito doesn't act this way without Madara. And I think it's just interesting because I don't think like Madara arrogant, overly ambitious, sure, but these are things that are formulated by the context of his world, right? Like we've seen many different eras of war-torn, shinobi, but like Madara and Hashirama, like you would
That's
like I mean we saw
bad. Yeah.
Senju cornering a lone Uchiha kid and just
Hmm.
slaughter him. And it's like
Yeah.
that's the and I can't like Hashirama coming out the way he did is more of a miracle than it is that
Hmm.
Madara coming out the way that he did is like absurd because
Hmm.
Tobirama is the exact same way. He's just on
Yeah.
the winning side. He just
Yeah. And he's just weaker.
his
Yeah.
last name just happened to be Senju, right? His
Hmm.
brother happened to be stronger than him, but like
Hmm.
all Tobirama does is immediately segregate and be like, fuck all the Uchiha, bro. Like they're a useful tool, but they're dangerous to humanize. They're dangerous, like
Hmm.
their
Yeah.
emotions flare up too much. They have too much passion, and it's like Tobirama gets the. And I'm not saying you think Tobirama's cool. You shouldn't,
Hmm.
but um, Tobirama gets the benefit of being on the winner's side, whereas Madara gets
Hmm.
sort of like the shame of the loser.
So
Um,
my old thing about Madara, right? Like, listen, I am more fond of Obito, but that doesn't mean I'm not here to forgive bro's sins,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like he, like, especially after the Itachi light novel, I'm like, yeah, no, he's respectfully, he's going to hell. Like Obito's going like through the cycle a couple of times before he sees Rin. Like very optimistic portrayal from Kishimoto, but like if there is an afterlife in Naruto, uh, Obito's not seeing Rin for centuries, bro. Like the shit he did when he had the mask on is unforgivable in a lot of ways, right?
Hmm.
But by the way, just small little Itachi like foreshadow, bro. Volunteering to do the women and children is crazy. Like I get what he was trying to do for Itachi, but like you still did that shit, gang.
Hey, bro,
Like, but
someone had to. The work had to be done. Um,
my point is, right, with Obito, there's a couple different distinguishing factors. Like that's why it's not like an exact one to one. Like Madara's hypocrisy is part of it. Like the fact that Obito always genuinely wanted to do the mission and he never lost sight of that, whereas Madara definitely felt like he was meandering, and he was meandering, right? He didn't immediately try to go for the Tsukiyomi. He was like fighting for the love of the game. He was actively killing the people that he's supposedly trying to save. Like he loves fighting and war and all this shit to the point where like after being reincarnated fully, he was like, God, bro, like don't you just love when you're fighting for your life or whatever the fuck?
mhm.
For Obito, there's always the sincere, genuine desire to do the infinite dreamscape, like more because he thought it would reduce suffering or eliminate like conflict, right? So that's why like I have that initial like difference between them. It's just the lack of hypocrisy there. The second thing that I would also use it as a way to distinguish between the characters is their desire to be proven wrong. Like Madara does not believe he's wrong in the slightest, right? He is so wholly committed to his own logic, even from the jump, even when he was alive, that he never really strayed from the path. Whereas Obito was deliberately looking for a way out with Naruto, through partially like initiated by Naruto's Takunajutsu with pain,
Mhm.
but like the desire to essentially understand and heal was there, whereas Madara never really let go. And that's like it's like these are just like very big differences between them. Or like I agree it's part of the cycle. Also, like Obito like wasn't already dead. Like theoretically he was, but like he was still like alive.
Mhm.
So he didn't like overstay his welcome. He was like closing the chapter essentially. Like he was still in the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So like those are like some just knee jerk differences as to why like I would make the distinct like I would distinguish between Obito and Madara.
for sure, for sure. Um, but yeah, um,
But
yeah,
yeah.
okay,
Whew. So I'm gonna take a break.
mhm,
When we get back, I think I'm gonna try to spin back the stream on my side.
okay,
So just be ready for that. And then we can get into like Sasuke and Naruto and like some broader thematic stuff.
cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. By the way, chat, he has read the Minato one-shot and both of the Itachi light novels. So anything of the main series, Itachi light novels, and Minato one-shot is indeed fair game. No need to worry about any of that stuff being spoilers. Let's see. What am I looking at right now? Love found a way Obito became the Hokage in his final moments as he was standing in front of Naruto, sacrificing himself for the future generations. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was so crazy watching the anime, and they wanted me to believe he made it into heaven when he gave Kakashi DMS. Sure did. Got that Toji Expressway to the afterlife. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we did talk about Kagurabachi Flogos. We talked about it a little bit earlier in stream. Let me see if are there any super chats I may have missed? Make sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. M3D, think of the 5. Also, am I the only one who kind of sees writing on the wall that everybody's really starting to see Kagurabachi as the next JJK or Naruto, even the industry? Naruto, I would say a little bit less, just because I feel like with Naruto comes an expectation of longevity that I don't know if Kagurabachi would be able to like realistically uphold. JJK I can maybe see. Cozy Ishi, thank you for the 2. We'll probably come back to this and rate some of our top characters. I'll talk about it in more depth, but I think mine would be Sasuke, Itachi, Minato, Naruto, maybe Kakashi after that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, we'll get more into the the specifics in a bit. Demon Akatsuya, thank you for the 2. Hashirama and Madara would love Romeo and Juliet. I'm sure they would. They would. They would see themselves in it. It might even feel like it ripped them off. And Obelak, thank you for the 5. Madara is a person who claims to hate a system where there's only winners and losers, but loves being a winner. He loves to prove his superiority. Yeah. In a lot of ways, for sure. Okay. Naruto went up for you compared to how it was before your reread? As a series or as a character? Are you saying both? I like Naruto. I like the series definitely more. I don't know how I could get more, just further into a 10 out of 10 rating, for sure. But yeah. Not gonna, yeah. Character? Yeah. Like, realistically, I might have Naruto over Minato. Minato's just so fucking cool to me. Minato is just so fucking cool. I gotta give him his props. Gotta give him respect. Okay. Yeah, got it. Cool. Naruto's aura post 6 paths must be studied. Naruto's aura, generally throughout the series. I think the reason it doesn't seem as prevalent is just because he's like surrounded by so many other super duper cool characters. It kind of like tricks you into thinking he is like a normal amount. So we on Boruto now. I'll put it like this. Hold on. I haven't seen Liv chat in a bit, so I think I might be safe to say this. If it's just Mikey in here, I think I can handle that. There is no way in hell, heaven, or fucking earth that I'm about to sit here and do a reread or a reread of Boruto to then talk about in depth. I'm not encouraging that Creams read or watch Boruto, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't do that as a friend. I won't do that as a friend, actually. I refuse to. And lives here. It seems that I may have made a slight miscalculation. It seems that there were indeed 2 Boruto fans in here. That was a little crazy. That was a little much. I'm gonna say I stand on what I said, though. You can hold that. Show me a Boruto panel that compares to a peak Naruto one, and maybe we can get to talking. But we won't.
Oh, is this your Boruto has no good double spreads take?
It's not a take. It's just a fact. It doesn't have spreads. Like, it's not that it's not about quality. It just doesn't have them. They just don't exist.
All right,
but, yeah.
let's try to spin back. Cool. So just end stream on OBS, and I will baton pass.
Okay.
No. All right. Let's see.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Wow, that worked. That was perfect. What the fuck?
All right, cool. I'm now going to take
Damn.
my break. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think I caught up on the super chats, by the way.
Okay.
Anyways.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Creams can miss Boruto. We can live with that. Bang bang. Okay, that's hard. You know, it's funny. I was explaining to BR how I felt about Boruto. That it was. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. My perspective on Boruto is that I like that it exists. Like it's okay. I know how to say it. Ending series is a difficult thing emotionally, especially if you're super invested and it's like pretty big, right? No, stream didn't just end. It shouldn't have just ended. Yeah, we're still going, right? You guys see it? What's going on? I've got you. Don't worry. Reload the stream. Yeah, just refresh the page if it's not working. Like it should be all fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So everybody's still here. Where was I? So, okay. Ending a series is very difficult emotionally, especially if it's a long one that you get very invested and buy into, like I do with Naruto. And there is something so comforting about Boruto's existence in that these things continued, these characters didn't just disappear into the ether, and that they're still like, existing, going on adventures, having new experiences. Like it's a comfort to know that at any point I could like tap in and see what they've been up to if I like really, really miss them. So it makes coping a lot easier for me, just knowing that Boruto exists. But in a way, I feel like because I read the first 3 chapters of Boruto out of curiosity, and I, when you could just tell it's like, okay, bro, it is going to be a completely new, separate story essentially, rather than like a direct continuation of Naruto, because obviously the protagonist is different, right? And it's this interesting thing where like I'm like the expansion. Okay, these characters are still alive within my heart, and in actuality is like there at the exact same time as like. But like I love that for them. But like it's sort of like if somebody you were sort of close to moves away, like moves long distance, you're obviously gonna drift apart. But it's nice to know that they're not dead. Knock wood. But that's just how it is in my head, if that makes sense. Just read it and make up your own mind. You have no right to have an opinion until you read it. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, like, I didn't say it was good or bad. I just more meant like I'm happy that it exists in that way. Boruto and Hot Till TBV. Do not judge off the first 2 chapters, please. I'm not judging. I literally didn't pass the judgment. It was just like, oh yeah, this is not Naruto extended. This is not Naruto's story. Like I didn't make a quality assessment. It was literally just like, oh, okay, yeah, like I got to get out of the headspace that this is like Naruto and Sasuke, like as adults, right? And instead, it's literally focusing on Naruto's son, and it's just like, oh, okay, not really good or bad, just different from what I expected. So it is, yeah, okay. You are satisfied? Oh yeah, I'm very satisfied with the end of Naruto. I am even more satisfied by all the supplemental material, like the Minato one shot and the Itachi Light novels were so fucking good. And I want to get into the Itachi Light novels when BR gets back, but that's going to be another thing of discussion. Creams, it's nice to know they're alive, but then you try to call them and get informed they got into $3 trillion of debt and they exploded in a submarine is crazy. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Yo.
Oh fuck. I just saw someone say Boruto's kind of decent. Mod, Ban that motherfucker, please. Thank you.
Bro, one of the mods is probably the one who said it.
Nah, it wasn't. I didn't see a blue wrench. Go ahead and handle that. Actually, wait. Both of the mods in here are Boruto fans. I got to do it myself. Yeah, I could stomach you watching the first Boruto movie. I could allow that.
Mm. Yeah,
but anything else is tarnishing our friendship. By the way,
Mikey said he has a plan, the puzzle pieces are forming with me and Boruto.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. That plan, I love Mikey like a little small cousin, right? No matter how good the plan is, if it revolves around Boruto, there's a ceiling. Kind of a low one, bro.
Mm.
He can't. But listen, you know.
Yeah, look, I'm in Mikey's firm, capable, supple hands.
All right, bro.
Don't you worry.
All right.
But yeah,
you can do whatever you want. I just don't want you bringing that Boruto shit around me. You know?
Okay, so you ready for serious discussion time? This is the big thing I've been kind of itching to talk to you and stream about. Okay, so I'd give... God, how do I introduce this without sounding like... Okay, this is not a complaint in the traditional sense. It wasn't something that hindered my enjoyment of the series or the characters or really the themes. It was more like a question I had to ask myself. Okay. Let me just say the opinion and then we can go from there. Maybe that'll be easier. Okay. That question that Pain asked Naruto, right, about Sasuke, or that question that Pain asked Naruto about the cycle of hatred, and then that would immediately apply to Sasuke during his fucking, misadventures. I feel like Naruto never actually came up with an answer because Madara happened, Kaguya happened, all this shit happened the way it did, and it kind of put the Sasuke question on the back burner until they had their confrontation, until Sasuke had the conversation with the Hokage and Itachi, and ultimately their final fight at their fight at the Final Valley. I feel like the fundamental question was never really resolved because that version of Sasuke is more emblematic of a larger problem when it comes to not even rogue ninjas, but people who are, let's say on the outs of morality, right? Sasuke is able to be pardoned because of their friendship, because of Naruto's meddling friendship and talking to jutsu, whatever you want to call it, and because Sasuke eventually conceded to Naruto's point, right? However, that question, right, or the answer to that question that Pain asked, never really felt like it got addressed to me, and it more felt like it got sidestepped because Sasuke happened to be convinced, so it allows Naruto to kind of weasel his way out of the confrontation. And I don't know how to feel about that because I feel like, are you not just kind of putting yourself in an All Might situation where for me, Naruto kind of, it's not a problem with the talk no jutsu. It's that the long-term ramifications of it kind of scare me because it feels like, all right, bro, you're just kind of making yourself the end all be all in terms of keeping the shit together. And you also kind of happen to be lucky in that you locked into a time that was slightly less evil than the time that came right before. I'm thinking about the way what's his name? Kushina was raised as a Jinchuriki versus Naruto. Bro, she wasn't allowed to step foot outside, right? They had her on fucking house arrest, right? But Naruto just had a relatively generic childhood minus the shunning from the village, right? But otherwise he was able to move, right? He was able to more or less be another child ninja or whatever, right? And whether that's a symptom of it being peacetime and these things not being as strict, okay, it's not Madara and Hashirama levels of bad in the world, right? But it does make me wonder if a combination of Naruto inherently being in an era that was just slightly more peaceful than the one that came even right before, right?
Mhm.
In combination with just having the unique, talk no jutsu to rehab villains by himself, it makes me wonder like what this looks like long term without Naruto there to kind of keep the balance or to keep the peace, right? Because like even that's why like when Sasuke was like saying all the shit he was saying to Naruto like about being Hokage, I was
Mhm.
like, damn, this fucker's spitting like, and it was like, okay, bro, Sasuke's making excellent points right now, right? And even
Mhm.
his plan, by the way, Sasuke's plan hit a little too close to home, bro. I was reading that shit, I was like, hold on a minute, hold on, but just between us, right? Anyway, like it was one of those things where I was like, yeah, he's kind of thought of a good chunk. Like, okay, Naruto's point didn't feel like he was engaging in the argument. It felt like he was still trying to bring Sasuke back out of a temper tantrum, and the narrative sort of agrees with him from that perspective, especially at the end with their dialogue. Sweet moment, beautiful character writing for them, right? But like,
Mhm.
it doesn't necessarily address the core issue at play. And
Core issue being like just so I'm making sure I'm
like,
like
oh,
when you're done I can address it properly.
the village or your close personal friends or whatever the fuck, like, or how do you deal with the cycle of hatred for people who are just not, that can't just be talked down to and or talked to in this way, or alternatively even the ones who can, if it's not you, they're not getting convinced. Like, I don't think Shikamaru was gonna like stop pain the same way, right, with like a similar talk
Sure.
no jutsu, right? Because a lot of it was
Mhm.
dependent on them both being Jiraiya students and like hyper specific connections. um
Mhm.
Hell, with Obito, like that, Kakashi was right there, right? Like the table was set, so to speak. But
Mhm.
like, hey, bro, try talk no jutsuing Danzo. Just, just do that. Like, you know what? Like for me, it's like I don't believe A, you can, and then B, it's like because it's like Danzo's like representative of a different issue.
Mhm.
It's all these like different things where I'm like, okay, it feels like Naruto managed to conveniently be pitted up against people who he has the unique capabilities of talking down. Like he has some kind of in, right? And that's all well and good. It works, right? Gara, Pain, Obito, right? Like literally Obito and
Mhm.
Naruto were drawn as like fucking parallels to each other, right? Like literally drawn side to side, right?
Mhm.
Nagato, Naruto, like you know what I mean? Like it's very
Mhm.
intentional in this way. And I just wonder, like, hey bro, Donzo's name starts with a D, not an N. What are you gonna do? He don't fuck with
I mean,
Jiraiya. What are you gonna do? Like, I don't know. Like, it's something that I my best guess, right? The best way I've figured out this like the best route I've taken mentally to this kind of working is
mhm.
when he was able to pull Gara out of that headspace and save him, and Gara was able to be a different person and then inspire his own change, etc., etc.
Mhm.
Which seems like the best representation of it, but it's not one that really sticks around outside of like even the Kage. I think about the Kage, right? The other Kage, right?
Mhm.
They were not really portrayed as unreasonable compared to the Kage of like that came before, bro. You know the other Edo Tensei Kage? They were like, yeah, bro, I was killing children by the dozens in my heyday, like type shit, right?
Mhm.
Like the guy that fucking of the Rain Village before Pain, like he was almost comically evil, right? But
Mhm.
even like the way he was talked down to as an Edo Tensei was like because the samurai guy knew him personally.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
you get what I'm trying to
okay.
say? Like, am
Yeah,
I making
yeah.
sense?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear you. So I'll say this, right? I agree with the point that like Naruto does not directly answer the straight up, what's the word I'm looking for? He's not put in a position where he himself has to answer Pain's question of like, oh, you're gonna take the burden on all yourself because Itachi kind of reprimands that
That's what I
ideology,
mean.
right?
Yeah,
But
that
that's
was another
but that
factor. Yeah.
but that's the point, right? So like for example, he doesn't try to talk down Kaguya, right? They just handle her,
Yeah.
right? There's no understanding of a relation point there. So she's gone. She seems to be beyond that, right?
Hmm?
You think about a lot of other characters that are talked down. think about Sasori, for example, right? Naruto didn't do that, and Sasori has no connection to Sakura, right? It's
Mhm.
about like, I think. Are we back? Chat is the question. Let us see. Let us see. Creams' power went out. So we're getting that sorted. Clink, clink, clink. The wheel has been handed over to me. You know what I mean? Got it on me. Type shit. You already know what it is. Honored One stream, Broken Running edition. Don't say I don't do anything for y'all. All right. Let's see. I would continue responding to Creams' point. However, he either isn't here / is doing something. So, for the time being, we're gonna kind of just marinate and stew in what Creams said. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna be looking for some examples that help illustrate my point better. Let's see. Scuffed Ones is crazy. That is that's actually insane. Okay. Why are we talking about Gaara's haircut in Boruto? Like, I mean, bro look kind of gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. He do be looking a little crazy.
Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Finally, internet's back. I don't know why routers take so long to reload.
What up? Do you want me to keep the wheel or do you want the wheel back?
Just keep the wheel, bro. I'm exhausted right now. Like this is an absolutely whatever. Like it is what it is.
Hey,
let me
clink,
adapt,
clink
bro.
Type shit.
Yeah,
hello, this is insane, bro. If your name wasn't green right now, I would have eviscerated you. Because I find his haircut in Boruto offensive, especially compared to his haircut in the last. Fair enough. Anyways,
that's very fair. Anyway,
my point was basically this, right? Not only Naruto isn't the only character that does it, and I think the point is that Naruto wants to perpetuate this philosophy so that it passes on, right? Like it becomes something as ingrained in Leaf Village and in the Shinobi world generally as the Will of Fire, right? It's like it is something that starts with him, but it doesn't need to stop with him, though, right? It's something that is supposed to continue on for generations, et cetera, et cetera. It's a new commandment placed in the Konoha, Shinobi, book of whatever the fuck, right? Kind of it's up there with those who fail the mission or ignore the mission are scum. Those who betray their friends are even worse than that. Like one of them commandments type shit, right? All about that connection, all about them being totally locked in. So it's simply to say that like the example I gave, I think you froze, is that like Sasori has that, right? We see that exists with him. We see Itachi reconcile just by seeing Sasuke again. We see Kabuto reconcile not through Naruto, right? But through Itachi forcing him to confront himself. Orochimaru kind of reforms in some capacity, right? A lot of these characters don't even interact with Naruto in the first place, but then are able to reform, understand themselves, be more empathetic. Gaara affects the Kage, and like gets them to believe in the newer generation and their mentality. Like it's
but he still ultimately pushes that forward, right? Like what I'm trying to say is that it's not the philosophy isn't what I'm disagreeing with. It's that a lot of it has been shown to come from Naruto and maintain itself through him.
It originates from Naruto, but like I don't think that it's not like he's the generator anymore, right? It's like he's the progenitor of this perspective, right? He's infecting people with his empathy, right?
Like I don't think the ending of Naruto is necessarily like, hey, yeah, bro, mission accomplished, but it's like the way I interpret people telling him to be Hokage is like, hey, bro, the work lies ahead, right? So for me, the kind of understanding that I came to like that's why I don't docket points for my final review, is because my interpretation of it was ultimately like, I think be Hokage, because I used to think it was like a little silly, like as dying words or like as a sentiment. Like, hey, bro, you gotta be mayor. Like, you just like you got that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've grown to kind of have it be like, bro, you that's as Hokage, you will have the power and the authority to exercise this philosophy across a wide scale. Those are going to be the times when you're actually tested, right? Not against Madara, not against Kaguya, like long term, day after day, right? Brick by brick type shit is when you're going to be tested and your philosophy is really going to be put towards its test. Because like that first time two other villages are scrapping or alliances are made or like whatever the fuck, that's going to be when, it's make or break, essentially, right? Like as Hokage, put your money where your mouth is. Like that's so like for me, that's how that circle gets squared.
Okay.
Um, but if you don't think that, then for me it's like, oh, so Naruto just like did not answer, essentially.
I mean, I just like the answer lies in the people that he's influenced, right? It lies
Hmm.
in the Garas, the Sakuras, the Kakashis, even the
Hmm.
Kage now, right? The Tsunadas, all the people that he is infecting with his empathy and all
Hmm.
that, right?
Hmm.
Will continue to live and impart those words and those philosophies and those ideas onto the next generation and the next generation and the next generation, et cetera, until it's like it's codified via it's like it's codified in the same way shinobi being tools are, right?
Hmm.
That's not a biological necessity. It is a thing someone believes, and then
Hmm.
you keep pushing that ideologically until you get to a point where there are people who have only lived in a life where that is the case.
Case, yeah. You're fundamentally shifting people's perspectives on a massive scale. And like that's what I mean, right? Like that's why it's not something I dock points over, because there are ways to explain it, there are ways to consider it, there are ways to explain it, right? Whether
Yeah.
that's by Naruto's direct influence, having kind of like a chain reaction or like a kind of a pyramid scheme effect, right? Where like one person Naruto convinces two people and they convince four people, whatever, right? It's a broader societal change, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the reason my interpretation, or I favor my interpretation, is like it can coexist with yours, because it like these things also take time to build, right? Like short term, right? This takes the form of Tsunade trying to convince the Raikage not to kill Naruto, or like to let him like fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like long term, I think it's about like how well can like the Sand Village and the fucking Hidden Leaf not go without a war? How long can we go without another great ninja war? How long until like children can have like normal childhoods again, right? This is like this is a thing that can only really be tested as as
As time goes
Naruto
on.
is in, yeah, as time goes on,
But
right? And especially as Naruto.
that's different than
Hmm?
not having an answer, right? If you ask me how long will it take to make this bread and I say it'll take me 10 years, it's not that I don't have an answer for you. The answer is just it's not right
Yeah,
now, right? So I
right.
what the only reason I even disagreed is cuz you like I disagreed with the premise that he doesn't have an answer. The answer
It
just takes decades.
Which, yeah, it wasn't like a fully formed, like I wanted to talk it out,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what this is. Because like it's been something I've been mulling over, and like that perspective I have about like what it means to be Hokage is something I came up with right now, right? It was a realization I just had.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's been just like an ongoing thing in the back of my head. Like I wonder specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Nagato, before he died, knew that that's what the answer was when he told Naruto to become Hokage.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Or Obito, but like Naruto didn't really know until then. Like, because when he was taking those punches on Sasuke's behalf, right? That didn't like he was still confused, right? Like canonically.
Mm-hmm.
So I do wonder like when it like Naruto finally like clicked, like because like that becoming Hokage was like the mechanism to achieve these things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't it kind of goes back to what Itachi says, where he's like, yeah, you don't become Hokage by being acknowledged by everybody, right? You're Hokage
You're
because you're
acknowledged.
already acknowledged, right? So it's like
Yeah.
he's not like being the Hokage isn't the mechanism to do that, right? He's becoming
Mhm.
Hokage because he's done that, right?
It's for me. It's like it's not really about doing it. Like okay, the chain reaction with the other Kage and like this the influencing other people is like directly what he's been doing. As Hokage, it's more like a broader societal maintaining an evolution. That's what I mean. Like that is when you can institute like policy or really get into the seat. Like, okay, essentially, as Hokage, you're in that position of power to ultimately, make these decisions on a societal scale. You know what I mean? Like, Donzo was able to persecute the fucking 9-year-old child just by being kind of up there in the hierarchy of the hidden leaf, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was able to, like Tobirama was able to force the Uchiha on the edges of society, literally and figuratively, as Hokage, right? Did I say Tobirama? Yeah,
You should tell me.
Tobirama. Yeah. I meant Danzo. Tobirama did that with the police force. Like there are like there is like interpersonal action, which is what Naruto mainly takes throughout the series. And then there's like institutional action, which I think he can only take as Hokage, that'll like have long lasting effects like after his death within the village and like the ninja world more broadly. I just think like he's the hero of the village, short term. That's why people will like fuck with him, right? Nobody wants to like spin back on war after all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Sasuke said, right? There will be a time of peace, but eventually like things will go back to the way they were. And I think like that going back to the way they were thing is the true test of like that's what's going to push Naruto essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Because like maintaining that peace, maintaining that philosophy, and upkeeping it is the work.
Mm-hmm.
IMHO. Does that make sense? Like I'm not disagreeing with you. It's more like I want to be clear about like why I make a distinction in the first place.
Yeah, I think I get the gist. Um, but yeah,
Yeah. That's been the biggest thing I wanted to talk about with this read through. Like that was an itch I needed scratched, dude.
fair,
Fuck.
fair, fair, fair.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Let me see.
How you feel? How you feel? What do you think?
What you mean in regards to what specifically?
Partially what I said, partially if you have like another topic vis-a-vis like Naruto End that you want to pick my brain on.
But the topic at hand. No, I mean I basically said all I had to in regards to that. I am curious, um, though, how you feel about given all that, right? And I know what type of person you are. How do you feel about like the way Obito is handled with
Oh, it was great.
Naruto and Obito was a great guy. The way Obito is kind of handled in his end. I'm kind of
I
curious.
really fuck with Obito. Like he and Pain are definitely like my favorite villains. Um, he's just great. The genuine for me, right? I always bought into Obito wanting to do the infinite Tsukiyomi way more than I ever did Madara. I remember like talking to you about that. I think it was God help me. When was it? 2 weeks ago, or whenever like we had our most recent episode. Like
Yeah.
um, with Obito, he was looking for a reason to be wrong, essentially, with Naruto, and he couldn't really get past the belief that Pain had in him, despite because like Pain and Obito have the same pain.
Mm-hmm.
um, and I can see why for Obito, like he's stuck on why or how Pain could have betrayed him because like there was no other way out, Like that was kind of the consensus they had, like the implication was that was the consensus they had both reached was that there was no real way around this. So the fact that Pain, ultimately chose to do what he did, I could see as being as like reading very confusing for Obito. And it was nice to kind of see him slowly unravel that and kind of work back, like to kind of not just come around, obviously, but just on a more specific level. It was more cathartic for me to see him understand pain more than anything. Where he was like, so now I finally understand why the man who betrayed me made the decision he made as he was about to do the rebirth seal or whatever. It was like a aha light bulb moment that I thought was really fucking appreciated for me. Like, he finally was able to get out of that like headspace almost, and in no small part because like I think that visual of Naruto with like the entire village or the entire ninja world behind him, and Obito not having anybody behind him, in addition to like that vision he had of him being Hokage, like it shows that Obito never really abandoned his like desires or whatever. I don't know, like it was just this like really cool thing where it was like, Obito, you never really lost your way even when you were killing all those people. Like, so I don't know, I thought it was really fucking cathartic. Again, Obito is seeing the deepest pits of hell before his rehabilitation is fully complete. But I definitely think it's something that like he's just a great, like I think his redemption was more than earned, and I thought he was a great compelling villain. And it was also nice to see him and Kakashi like sort out their stuff. And it was also fucking cool to see Kakashi with a fucking perfect Susanoo.
Yeah. A pleasant surprise, to say the least. A pleasant surprise. Oops, let me put you back up here. A pleasant surprise, to say the least. Yeah.
You better become Hokage. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's my long-winded Obito perspective.
Cool.
Obito's
cool.
Obito's good eats.
Good eats. I'm glad to hear
it. Curious what you think of Obito. Same, different?
Basically same. I'm just surprised that you do. Pleasant surprise.
Bro, why? What the fuck?
It's not about your reading comp. It's more about like your personal ideology of like you don't seem to be very pro rehabilitation.
What do you mean? Yes, I am.
Yeah, no,
okay,
for sure.
No.
I forgot. We're streaming. No, we're streaming.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay,
Fine. No. We're streaming. I forgot. I got a lie on stream. No, I just more mean like you personally would have given me the vibes of like, hey, bro, I can buy a lot, right? But redeeming that guy, you would. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. You just. Yeah.
I mean, listen, bro. Like,
you gave me.
He was about to bring everybody back. Like, I don't know. Obito's great. Fucking love Obito.
Great character for sure, right? Like I said, I'm glad that you have that take. I'm not upset, right? It's just like I thought you were gonna be more of a take his spinal cord out, do jump ropes with it, sort of like vibe. You know what I mean? Like, damn, why can't we maim this guy? That kind of vibe.
All right, I'm glad I can make you proud, because bro, like you said this last episode where it was like, yeah, bro, I thought for sure you were gonna hate Obito, or like I was worried you would because of like the Obito hate online or some shit. You remember that?
Yeah, Mikey basically warned me that you might be turning into one of them. I'm glad you didn't. Once again, I'm proud of you. Yeah. That's good.
Kind of hurts to hear that coming from Mikey, but whatever.
Mikey didn't say that. I was just joking.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell.
But you owe me, Mikey. I covered for you again. That's little cousin for real. Nah, but yeah, that's good. Yeah. That's good.
I feel bad almost because it feels like discourse wise, you don't have much to say to me because like we mostly agree.
I know, it's chill. Like, it's cool. I'd rather agree than like you be like a fucking bumbling buffoon. Like if you came out of it with like, dude, like, okay, I will say let's talk about this, and you'll probably mainly do the talking here, but
okay.
Do you think that Naruto and Sasuke, being reincarnations of Indra and Ashura, basically betray the themes of Naruto, the entire story?
What? No, they represent the themes of Naruto perfectly. Like, what do you mean, bro?
Show your work. Show your work.
So
like, I agree, but show your work.
Yeah. As my now catchphrase goes, metaphor, metaphor, metaphor. themes and shit.
Let me interrupt real quick to give you the let me give you the argument.
Okay.
So Naruto was basically always Ninja Jesus. So like he was actually destined for greatness, right? And being a reincarnation of Ashura means that he too was destined to be a winner. And like that means Neji was right. Like Neji died thinking he was wrong, but like he was actually right, bro. Like do you get it? Like Naruto's like a hypocrite cuz like he thinks that like your fate isn't like locked, you know, since like fuck.
It's
Like
so
the
funny how
beginning.
stupid. But there's layers of stupidity there. Holy shit.
No, but bro, like Ninja Jesus, bro, Ninja
You're
Jesus. That was his
also
fate, broski.
okay. Do you actually want like? I'm just gonna respond, right?
Yeah, go through.
So one, uh, if not for anything else, it was just a writing device to symbolize or to act as like a framing for Naruto and Sasuke ending the cycle of hatred and violence. That's why Kaguya was there. I find it funny that like if you hate Kaguya and the reincarnation shit, you fundamentally hate I guess poetry, like the poetry of it. Like Kishimoto is obviously doing this for a reason to embody these themes in.
Not that deep, bro. Like,
Okay,
it's not that deep, bro. Like,
that's my bad, bro.
Kishimoto wasn't thinking of that, bro.
But dude, and Kishimoto, who never thought of that.
Yeah, bro. Like he was just making manga, bro. He wasn't thinking about it like that, bro. Holy yap. Bro's writing bro's a Kishimoto ghostwriter.
Like, bro, it's so funny too, because like even the Ninja Jesus shit doesn't make sense, because like that's just not what the reincarnation cycle is about. Like and it's just like what the fuck? It's an unrelated. Somebody here said it's more like Cain and Abel.
Yeah, it is entire. First of all, even if the reincarnations had some indication of what they were going to be, Ashura was a bona fide fucking loser. That nigga was
they both were
a walking L, right? And if you want to talk about fate, Indra and Ashura incarnations always did what?
Die and lose, bro.
Kill
It's
each
so
other,
funny,
bro. Like Naruto not doing that is
breaking the cycle. Yeah,
It's antithetical to following your fucking the thing you were fated to do, bro. Holy shit!
Literally, he breaking the cycle is. It's a rejection of the concept of destiny and predeterminism. Like they are embodying those themes for Naruto and Sasuke to trounce them.
Oh, bro. What? Part 1 was the best part of Naruto, bro. Like after that, they betrayed the themes. Like
it's been all downhill since Hidden Rain. Like no, not Hidden Rain.
God,
Hidden
bro.
Mist.
Fuck, dude. Holy shit. Like Kishimoto might have had something if he kept going down the like the goddamn, you know, the Zabuza type of route, bro. Like
I know.
Naruto really fraudulent. Like, bro, I miss when Naruto was about ninjas, real, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Bro, what killed me was like Lee didn't take on Madara because he's the protagonist, bro. Like, what was Kishimoto thinking?
I mean, like, because here's the thing, he understood that he had to drop the theme of hard work beating talent for real, and like once he dropped that, bro, it was all downhill. Fuck. The pain arc is where it should have ended. You know that's a real take? That the story should have ended at the pain arc?
Holy shit. Nothing would have gotten solved. That didn't end
No, bro. No, because you know when they threw Naruto in the air, it should have ended on that page. Right there. When they're still... Yeah, dude. That's fucking sick, bro. Fuck. The editors just forced him to keep writing, bro. Sasuke's conclusion? What are you talking about? You don't need that. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe he dropped hard work versus talent. Shit, dude. He did Rock Lee so fucking dirty, bro.
Kishimoto told me he wanted to end it after the pain arc, but his editors forced him to keep writing. Oh shit. Liv, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Time for the real question, Creams. Is it Naru Sasu or Sasu Naru? It's a good question. Naru Sasu. Sasunaru. Sasunaru sounds a little bit easier. Yeah.
There's a ring to it.
Yeah, because it almost sounds like a normal name.
Because you put Sasuke first. You
yeah.
fucking lock it in.
Damn, bro. I can't believe I'm getting all the right answers so far. It's
I don't know if that's the right
crazy.
answer. I'm not like that might be incorrect. I have no idea. But um
That's
but
correct.
if you're putting Sasuke first, you're never gonna be that bad in my book. Holy fuck. Um yeah.
Fucking hell.
Naruto fell off
Um,
after the Land of Waves. What?
Land of Waves. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
No, let's
Yeah.
not be too rude, bro. After Gara versus Rock Lee, that's when it fell off, bro.
Oh yeah. But I can't. Rock Lee should have been the protagonist, gang. Like I just the hard work, talent. Fuck.
He just didn't. Kishimoto just didn't know what he had, bro. He just didn't know what he had, bro.
You know, it's so funny. Um, I thought now that I'm done with Naruto, I can kind of confidently say this. Every time you've presented me with like a Naruto popular misconception, and like I go to read it, and I'm like, this is the most obvious thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like I truly don't know how you reach this conclusion. I was showing Mikey, you know that gif of the guy that's like, I know writers that use subtext and they're all cowards.
Mm-hmm.
Kishimoto is one of them, bro. Like he is not subtle. Like I don't understand where this shit comes from.
Yeah.
I'm asking like is what do you think it is? Like I don't know, like because it's
Dummies.
so I don't know, it's so obvious that I just wonder,
There's a lot of
like I truly
there's a lot of obvious shit people don't like. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's just Okay, let me hold on. Let me deploy my Naruto empathy. Not everybody who understands the story is a dummy. Let me take this back. There are a couple of reasons I could imagine, right?
okay.
Reason number one, you read it when you're young or watch it when you're young, you don't revisit it, someone else
Okay.
gives an opinion, it formalizes your opinion harder without going back and doing the research and the work to like actually come to your own conclusion. Kind of, it is also complemented by number two, which is like Plague of Gripes,
Hmm.
making a video that
That's gonna be a
genuinely
fun React stream on Thursday. Remember you agreed to that.
I don't remember writing that in my contract, crippled the Naruto community. Crack in the 80s.
I'm curious, as far as like effect, right? Like Super Eye Patch Wolf to Bleach. We talking higher, lower,
Oh, higher.
way higher,
Oh,
really?
100%. 100.
Interesting.
100. Bro. Bro. Because at least a lot of what Super Eye Patch Wolf was saying was like objective. Like, it was like, Bleach fell off sales-wise or whatever the fuck, right?
Okay.
Who, like, even if that's true, who gives a fuck, bro? Kubo's pockets are
Mhm.
not my pockets. Why do I care? Right?
Right.
Everything Plague of Gripes said was the most disingenuous, dumb, genuinely infuriating nonsense I've ever heard in my life, gang. How should I
I
put
hate that
this?
this doesn't have like a bunch of dislikes.
Hold on.
Yeah, wow. Only 26K dislikes to 130 likes.
It truly is one of the most impactful videos I've ever come across on like a like a title, a franchise as big as Naruto, bro. It is.
Bro, Mikey, this is why you gotta suit up. You gotta try to like counteract this in the world in like the world. That's your shinobi way.
Yeah, it's up. It's up. Yeah, Mikey. Go ahead
Teaming
and
up
make
is
go ahead and make the
crazy
3 hour video,
instigating.
bro.
Yeah,
And remember,
Mikey, go
One
ahead and make
Piece,
that
the series
9 hour
that lied
video.
about its politics, is still up for grabs. That is true. I might gotta lock
Yeah.
in. I might gotta lock in. Fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
I think Mikey should make it like a cool 9 hour video essay.
Remember when One Piece was about freedom, and then the thumbnail was gonna be like Luffy in chains and Wano?
AIDS. Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute, chat. I might be cooking something special. I might be cooking something special.
Hey, bro. Let me give you a nice strategy just in case.
Okay.
Upload it on April Fool's Day. That way, if there's too much backlash,
Okay,
you
okay.
got that.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Because I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, this is serious.
It is.
But then it's like,
if they fuck with it,
yeah,
this is serious. If they don't fuck with it, hey, bro, April Fool's.
I'm just making a fucking joke. God damn, bro. Fuck, it's just a prank. Damn, bro.
Damn, y'all not fans of comedy? What the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck? What's going on here, bro?
Damn, bro, hit him with a. Damn, y'all so sensitive now.
Y'all so don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, bro. Man, this is what's wrong with this generation, bro. Y'all
bro, what happened to free speech,
y'all
dog?
need to cancel people, bro. Damn.
Can't we talk, bro? Can't people talk to each other anymore? Fuck,
dude. I'm just trying to start a dialogue, bro. I'm just trying to have it out in the the public forum, bro.
The free marketplace of ideas.
Fuck.
Damn, bro. If only Benjamin Franklin can see you now.
Holy shit. I think I got goosebumps at that one. That one was real bad. Monkey D. Luffy is a monarchist. Yeah, bro. I wonder which side of the One Piece fans would be more riled up if I called like Luffy like a bootlicker, or if I called him like a commie. Like I wonder, like how there are those One Piece fans who are like, bro, Luffy's not a terrorist, and he's like blowing up government buildings. No, that doesn't seem possible, bro.
Okay.
You mean combine? No,
but combine them,
crazy.
bro.
That's disgusting work.
Because they're gonna combine it anyway. Like for somebody in that like Venn diagram, that's the same thing anyway. Hey, bro, all you gotta do is just do a little jump through the Overton window.
Yeah, fucking hell, holy shit. Yeah,
man. The word based is going to look at you like the fucking goblin mask.
Based, bro. We need to get in the lab with a One Piece hater that knows this shit like the back of their hand, bro. I would need every negative example. I'd need every Sanji gag. I'd need every time Luffy has ever supported someone of like any authority, and every time that he's blown up. I could cook some. I need the info, bro. I need the intel. I might be able to do some damage, bro.
You could argue that maybe reinstating Vivi's position as like a princess.
Yeah,
supports the monarchy or whatever.
Type shit. Luffy, the revolutionary hypocrite. Yeah, y'all are good. I like that.
We might be able to cook, chat. We might be able to cook.
Might be able to do something, bro.
Hey, bro, let me Mikey ghostwrite just to help out.
Hey, bro, I'll let you handle the Wano section.
What? No, fuck, bro. But I love that's Big Wano. I don't know if I'll have anything to say, honestly.
God.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to think of something.
That Kaido fucking video is going to be used, bro. First, I was small. Then I was medium. Then I was big. And I'm like, yeah, bro, peak development. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We might be able to get something. We might be able to kick something. Yeah, buddy. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you, chat. Some ideas have been stirring.
And the crazy thing is, I love One Piece. This was just be for the love of the game.
For the love of the game. Me too.
Bro, listen, bro, I love One Piece. I love the game even more.
For when someone comes back and is like, bro, why do you have so much hate in his heart? I won't say I would love One Piece, but this is just for the love of the game, guys. It's just comedy. It's just comedy. Yeah. We're not allowed to be funny anymore? Goddamn.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You want to talk about the Itachi light novels?
Let's do it.
Okay. Depressing. De-fucking pressing. Holy shit, dude. I think the Izumi's death almost made me like dry heave and like cry.
By the way, that was the mental fucking I was talking about, where I was like, oh yeah, Tsukiyomi, different.
Like actually fucking different, dude. And like him doing the exact same move like 10 minutes later to Yashiro was evil. Like I was like, first of all, cathartic as fuck. But second of all, it was like, damn. Because like if I didn't just read the rest of the novel, I'd be thinking, what the fuck did he do to make him that mad?
Hmm.
Like, fuck, bro. He mind flayed the guy.
Yeah. Yeah, child
That
Itachi thinking about killing himself, bro. Like, fuck. Let me just jump off this cliff real quick.
mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I actually kind of scared. I actually don't want to do this. Like, damn, bro.
God,
Yeah.
bro, like the Minato one shot and Itachi's light novel was like unfortunately fed into my worst habits as like a power scaler because I was like, oh my god, this shit is so fucking big. They're so cool. They've been locked in since forever. Like, bro. When Itachi was like, I, God damn, bro, I'm just built so different. My swag too tough. Like, Sasuke doesn't even realize I love him because I'm so fucking talented. Fuck. Like, it's just so insane. Like thinking like a Hokage at 7 years old. Doing this. Like, it's so funny to me.
Like a child, by the way.
Like,
Motherfucker should
child.
be in second grade.
Yeah, and he's like, bro, how do I navigate this like my clan's coup d'état from from our local government? Fuck.
Yeah. Also, go ahead and bro, take your time to publicly apologize to Shisui real quick. Damn, that's crazy.
Take my time to do it.
Why'd you leave Cole? To apologize to good old Shisui Uchiha. You know what I mean?
I do owe Shisui a bit of an apology because I was telling BR I kind of think he's lame for just letting his eye get snatched by Danzo of all people. Just walked up and fucking yoinked that shit, right? At least Kakashi got like snaked by Madara Uchiha, right? Like, what the fuck is your excuse? And I realized he had a really good excuse. This dude was poisoned.
Yeah.
By the way, love that death scene where Itachi killed what's his name? I just read it. Like the bug guy.
Oh
poisoned
yeah,
Shisui.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like my only surprise was that he didn't use Infinite Tsukiyomi a third time to make that guy like have his father torture him or some shit.
Yeah, dude. They did him dirty. Shisui, because it's like you got to think about it, bro. Don't get up in arms, right? This nigga basically this nigga basically had like Naruto's version of Kyoka we get to. He's just like, yeah, dude, you just do anything I want. Like, thanks, it's mine. That's my eye, right? Don's just like, I want that, but I'm not running up on you 1v1, bro. Yeah, poison this nigga. Like, I'm like, yo.
Yeah. Like, it really goes to show like how fucking insane Danzo would have been if he got both eyes. Like, holy shit, bro. He actually, he would have been.
You don't want to know what the village looks like if he has Kodo Matsukami like that, bro.
Bro, he'd make everybody go back and make him the third Hokage. Like just he'd erase Hiruzen from the fucking textbooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danzo, by the way, is so comically fucking evil. Like, it's weird, right? The way the way that light novels were written in regards to Danzo is like, yeah, bro, he wasn't like there's no tragic backstory. He's just weird. Like, he's just really into the village.
Yeah.
Like, he loves Tobirama, and he's just like a fan of the village.
Yeah.
And I thought that shit was hysterical, because I was like, they were like, yeah, bro, he has no darkness in him. It's all the village's darkness. He just like slurps that shit up like a fucking parasite.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things where I was like, man, I would kill what I would have given for a Naruto X Danzo scene, because I needed to see the Takuno Jutsu not work just one time. Like, I would have liked to see Naruto try, at the very least, and fail. Like, just for fun.
Yeah. That's why part of that is why I was like, when you were like, bro, Danzo was just so much more locked in than Hiruzen, I was like, locked into child grooming? Like,
yeah.
Bro was like, he was sensing Itachi's talent. That motherfucker is barely out of diapers, gang. I don't know if I'm judging Hiruzen for not being on the prowl. Like, looking at the playground being like, which one of these youngsters is going to be my new Ombu member?
What's funny, too, is like, everything... Holy shit, bro. I told you this in a call like the other day, but like I want to like really cement the opinion now. Speaking of Hiruzen, I've never seen a character that is supposedly very strong get anti-glazed in a light novel before. Like, excuse me, anime, manga, light novels are that's when you glaze, bro. Like that's glaze central, right? If a
Mm-hmm.
character has like a sort of cool feat, that's when you hype that shit up. Hiruzen didn't get a whiff of that. Like nobody gave a shit. There was not a single moment in the story where any character was scared of Hiruzen, worried about Hiruzen, outside of like maybe politics. Like I've never seen somebody so in such a strong like level of power, like societally, get disregarded so wholly. Like it's so funny to me. Like even like Hiruzen was such a non-actor that it was, and it's so like portrayed as like wildly incompetent with Shisui and Itachi. Like when Itachi like showed up to Hiruzen's spot on the night of the Uchiha slaughter, and he was like, "Bro, why didn't you say that shit earlier?" And when he was expressing like the clan, or when Danzo was explaining that the clan maybe needed to get like killed, Hiruzen was like, "Come on, man, don't say that in front of him." And Itachi's like, "So you don't disagree? You just don't want me to hear that shit."
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Like it's very funny that like Hiruzen's like sins don't get washed away, but he's not glazed about it either. Like I've never seen somebody's damn bro. Hiruzen really is just a guy here. Like fuck.
Yeah,
By
I
the
mean,
way, like I'm not saying Hashirama or Minato glaze level, but like something, bro. Fuck.
yeah. I
Yeah, you
mean,
were saying?
in that case, like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where obviously I think Haruzen's sin is a lack of action, right? He
Mm-hmm.
lets things slide
Mm-hmm.
because he wants to maintain a status quo, not realizing
Yeah.
that in kind of being a little bit more, not literally politically conservative, but more conservative with his action, shit just starts changing with or without him. There is an aspect of it where I'm like, I don't know if it's super crazy for him to be like, hey man, maybe we shouldn't talk about murdering his like before we even
Like at the
decided that we
very
need to do it, like maybe we should, like, us grown-ups, despite, because
like I felt God, I just I'm too like off the wave right now to like really get into it. But like I sent you a text of like where my headspace is at
hmm,
with Hiruzen, where it feels like, you know, his biggest sin is that he capitulates a lot to Danzo's evil
hmm,
and doesn't really like they're both on the same page, but they're more worried about the like aesthetics or communication of it. Like they're both in agreement that the Uchihas need to be like killed, but like Hiruzen is just slightly more polite about it. And I find that very interesting because otherwise he chooses inaction a lot of the time and complacency.
yeah, yeah.
So he just makes for like a very obnoxious, like frustrating character.
Which is fair.
Yeah. What did you think of what I sent you? Just
Yeah, I mean,
do you see it? Do you disagree?
I,
Like,
I kind of see what you mean. Yeah, kind of see what you mean. Um,
but yeah, like I don't know. Like Hiruzen is just kind of annoying because a lot of what he does is just like smoke his little pipe and do nothing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Okay.
So yeah. I also what I thought was interesting was Danzo's manipulation of Itachi. Um. I get that in the moment he couldn't kill Danzo because like, well, obviously it's his office, he's surrounded, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And also Itachi's right, like I wouldn't have solved anything fundamentally because like the Uchiha were portrayed as the problem,
Mm-hmm.
like or the bigger problem. So from Itachi's perspective, right, killing Danzo doesn't really stop the war. Like the damage is already done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Madara slash Obito's interference and like stoking the clans, and I guess Black Zetsu, which I want to get to that later too.
Mm-hmm.
Please remind me, chat. Which like gets me in this headspace where I'm like, I understand that from the story's perspective, justifying the Uchiha massacre in like it really like the main series and especially the light novels really try to bring it home that it was like the only fucking way. The one thing that did kind of confuse me, it was this assertion that the Uchiha would fail spectacularly either way. And I don't know if I like fully believe that. Personal like speculation on my end. Like, because the way it was pitched was like, yo, Itachi, if you don't do this, bro, they're going to die either way. But this time, like any Uchiha, like it'll like there'll be war from the outside. If it's like a civil war, like basically like if the Uchiha don't stop, right? That's it. That's wraps. So
Well,
it was,
let me ask this without coming off to debate, broy. Right? I
yeah.
don't mean
Because
to
again,
come off like this. On
it's just an open thought.
sort of on what this sounds controversial. I don't mean it this way, but like on what grounds do you think the Uchiha don't get fucking eviscerated?
Who's doing that? Like it's not like no debate. Like I'm actually asking like who's like
Hiruzen.
let's say Hiruzen solo the entire Uchiha clan
Everybody not named Itachi, like it's
or
just
Fugaku who like just I don't know refused to fight back like bro like
yeah. Then the nigga's getting cooked, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
really you okay where's this Hiruzen confidence coming from?
Hiruzen is not the Hokage because everybody loved him, bro. Like,
Bro.
this nigga is whooping. Like, here's the thing. You could maybe say Mangekyo Sharingan Itachi might catch him with the Tsukiyomi or Amaterasu, right? Because he's never come across those. Every nigga that did not have Koto Amatsukami, Kamui, or a fucking, or a
Mangekyo, yeah.
Tsukiyomi, cooked, fried.
Just off of Hiruzen, really?
Hiruzen is. Like, bro, how strong do you think Fugaku is?
But like
let's say he's a Sanin level, right? Let's say
Okay, yeah.
he's as strong as Orochimaru, right?
yeah.
Orochimaru said if he had fought Hiruzen 10 years earlier, he's getting cooked. Just fucked up, right? Even if we... And this is 10 years before the series, because obviously Sasuke's like a little kid, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like, it's around that time, right? Even if we give Fugaku Sanin level strength, which I don't know if he's earned, but let's say we give it to him, right? Like, this nigga's getting, he's just getting boxed up, bro. He just doesn't have anything.
So let me ask you something. If it was still Minato, 24 years old, no, not the professor or whatever, you still confident that like the Uchiha would get massacred?
Wait, what you mean?
Like as Hokage, Minato as Hokage instead of Hiruzen.
I'm more. If Minato's the Hokage, do the Uchiha get massacred? Of course.
No. Oh, okay.
Of course. If Minato. Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused about what the question
Minato
is.
without Kurama, just
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Hold on. Maybe time out one second. Maybe I'm confused about what you're asking because I feel like I'm missing something. You're saying if the Uchiha rebelled against Konoha and Minato said I don't want that to happen, would they die?
You're confident, like okay, more
Nigga,
or less than
I would bet my family's life savings on them dying.
okay, bro. Even with Itachi there.
Nigga, yes. 12-year-old Itachi.
Oh right, he's 12.
That nigga's getting cooked, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you this. You're gonna hear it's called Flying Raijin, and then they're all dead, bro. Once again, you gotta understand, bro. Hiruzen saw Orochimaru and said, "I could box him." Right? Saw him bring back Hashirama and said, "I can box that." Tobirama, I can box that. Minato, fuck, I gotta end this nigga now. Like, bro, I promise you this. I'm not saying Minato's stronger than Hashirama, chat, just so you know. I'm just saying, Minato is fucking niggas up bad, bro. Like, there are maybe 4 people you can say Minato would even recognize as different than civilians. Like, the police force and the regular women and children are equal in the eyes of a bloodlusted Minato, bro. I'm telling you this right now.
I've never seen him bloodlusted, by the way. Like, it's so funny.
You want to know why? Because it's not really necessary. I'm telling you this, bro. Okay, let's do our logic. The third Raikage, or the fourth Raikage, right? The fourth Raikage, the fastest ninja alive when Minato is dead. Minato perception blitzed his dumbass. Okay, let's get the scaling going. All right, KCM with Naruto blitzed the fuck out of the Raikage, right? That KCM Naruto slower than Minato. The feat is reminiscent. The speed required for that is not. KCM 2 Naruto might be closer to Minato's speed, right?
Without Kurama.
without Kurama, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Minato is faster than Hashirama could box Madara. Uchiha, by the way, the real one.
It's so insane.
Tobirama,
I just realized that
teleportation guy, by
Minato
the way.
lost his arms. That's why he like couldn't do more shit. They had to take his arms away. Fuck.
Minato, I'm telling you this right now, bro.
Holy shit.
Is I actually still feel like I'm missing a part of the question because there's no way you asked me if I thought Hiruzen could get the job done. You thought I was gonna doubt a younger, better Hokage? Am I tripping?
That's because in my head I was like, oh wait, but Minato doesn't have Kurama, so he might be weaker. I just completely
even have Kurama. Bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What the Uchiha need to tame Kurama is a Sharingan. What Minato needs is in him, bro. It's that fucking dog. Bro, by the way, I want to make clear. It's implied Minato could have sealed Kurama back away. The reason he needed the Reaper Death Seal is not just to seal him, it's so he could, stay with me now, split Kurama's soul in half.
Yeah. And also like keep a backup of his wife so she can talk to Naruto.
Once again,
like he just did that good husband type
the
shit.
The Uzumaki sealing clan. Minato said, I understand.
I got that. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's my bad. I apologize.
Itachi is going to, his Sharingan's gonna flit around, right? By the way, the flying Raijin was made to counter the analyzation process of the Sharingan. That's why Tobirama made it.
Really?
Yeah, because it's teleportation, so you can't read those movements, right? So that's what he uses it for.
Oh, that's
Minato,
cool.
one arm gone, eyes closed, one arm or one leg cut off. Could use flying Raijin better than Tobirama if you got him on a steroid regimen for the next 25 years of his life.
Okay.
And you're talking to me about fucking Itachi? Bro, throw Obito in there, and I'll still stand on it, gang. Like, as long as we're saying there's no Kushina he has to worry about.
Yeah, he's just there.
I'm telling you this right now. Minato saying, guys, I got this. Go home, get some rest, get some shut-eye.
Okay.
I'll handle this. I'll be back in the morning. He's going to be coming back to the hospital. He's like, how was it? And he's like, it was work. He's going to see blood all over him. He's like, oh my God, are you okay? It's not mine.
Not mine.
It's not mine. This is, I think this might be Itachi's.
Yeah, is Naruto asleep?
Yeah.
I don't want to wake him up. Like, yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's my bad. That's my bad, bro.
Beat the fuck out of you, bro.
It's my bad, bro.
Holy
That's my
shit.
bad. That's my bad. I forgot that Prime means. You know what it is? I'm so conditioned to think that like every fucking strong person in Naruto has like peak fucking genetic or bloodline, and then Minato just spawns out of nowhere, built like just locked the fuck in.
Yeah, dude. We were told as long as the Yellow Flash was Hokage, we must behave. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be real with you. So that's just the Hokage, right? But the Uchiha also just are a smaller group of people. So, like, even assuming they win, right? Even assuming not all of them do die, they're going to get fucked by whatever village says, Konoha looks really weak. Is that 7 alive niggas in there? Oh. That's good eats.
Okay.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay, this actually answers a different question, which is like you agree about the Uchiha
that they needed to die?
Not even that they needed to die, but like there was no.
I agree. I agree that a civil war would have genuinely fucked them. I agree that a civil war would have they would have that
they needed to stop.
They would have, all of them would have, okay, up to a certain point, right? Once they reached that nexus point, there was only death and destruction for them, right? But I just think there are better things that could have been done earlier by a lot of people to prevent that, right? But yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was instigating from Danzo, from Tobirama. Like this isn't coming out of nowhere. Like I get why it's weird, right? And this is I think why I enjoy the light novel so much. You could understand where the Uchiha are coming from, and you could understand why they hate Itachi for sympathizing with the village. because they feel like traitor, like
Yeah.
bro, what the fuck. And for them, you know, this is like actual discrimination, like Loki,
Yeah,
like, you know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
it's not even low
Yeah,
key. They're like pushed to the edges of
the
society and given like
society,
a,
yeah.
like a here nigga damn role, right?
Kind like, yeah, minus the N word, yeah, like exactly, bro.
No, you actually
Like
co-signed everything I said, by the way. That's crazy.
no. Anyway, minus the N word, yeah, yeah, basically the same thing. But like, bro, it's so funny to me because like, on one hand, I understand their frustration with Itachi, and I understand Itachi's frustration with them. I think I understand them slightly more because like Itachi didn't know that they were like turbo fucked until like pretty late in the game,
Mhm.
power wise. But before that, he was just kind of glazing the village, which I kind of have my own mixed feelings about.
Mm.
There's like this, I don't know, like Itachi's written in this weird way where like it's cool to be anti-war or whatever,
Mhm.
but like he almost has this like child, like because he's an actual child, but like it's a childish view of like um politics or whatever, where he's like, yeah, bro, why don't we all just not fight? I don't know. Like it's humorous to me. Like he was thinking like Hashirama without, you know, being Hashirama.
But I think that's kind of the point, right? Where
Yeah,
that's where
yeah,
he
yeah.
starts trying to accrue his power because he
Power, yeah,
understands that like if he's if he's Hashirama in an era with no Madaras, who's going to step to him? Like, nigga,
exactly.
I
Yeah.
dare you to start a fight, bro. I will eviscerate your
Mhm.
entire bloodline.
Yeah,
Because
like
he
he
was
wanted
trying
to
to
be like Minato.
yeah, he was trying to do what Sasuke did at the Final Valley before Sasuke did it, right? Like if
Yeah,
I have the ultimate power, there will
I
be
can
like
stop it. Yeah.
yeah, I can just like it's just like I'll just kind of like
Yeah,
fear
yeah,
hacks
no.
y'all into not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think Itachi's characterization is also really fucking good.
Hmm.
It's just it was a great like thing to read, as much as it was heartbreaking. Like you definitely understand why, as an Ito Tensei, Itachi said what he said,
Hmm.
because you can imagine he's looking back on all of this like, yeah, bro, that shit really got away from me. I did not have to like shoulder this burden all alone. There were so many ways that like I fucked up and blah blah blah. Like it was just like a there was, I think, or I believe, like Itachi is a tragic figure, and I think I've told you, right? But let me triple confirm it. Like Itachi is my favorite character in Naruto, right?
Hmm.
Because of all these things, but also because like he realized it too late, but he still realized it enough that when he got an opportunity to, he was able to kind of set Sasuke on the right path, even unintentionally.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just really fucking admire Itachi. Like he is. So I guess my top three characters are officially Itachi, Naruto, and Sasuke. Share number two. I literally can't pick. Like fucking perfect characters.
Yeah.
Um, and then probably Kakashi at number four.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
Pain. Then Obito. Um, then Kabuto
Okay.
at number six, and then number seven I would pick. Uh, Actually, Tsunade. I really rock with Tsunade. Number six for Tsunade. Number seven, Gara. Oh no, swap that. Gara, then Tsunade.
Okay.
And everybody else just kind of is ambiguously like right there, or like Orochimaru would be up there too.
Fairs, fairs.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm pretty confident with that list. And then fucking Minato, duh. Ashirama is up there as well.
Mito's so cool.
He really is. Yeah. So, you know, you, me, and Mikey, you know, rounded out the big three:
Type
Itachi,
shit.
Sasuke, Naruto.
Type shit. Type shit.
Yeah. Anything else? Oh, Black Zetsu.
Yeah.
Funny reveal. Thought it was cool thematically. You know, Madara trusted his shadow, and his shadow ended up betraying him, type of thing. I did think him kind of being behind everything with Madara and reinforcing the cycle was also interesting. The one area where I think I would have liked the idea of Kaguya more is if like Black Zetsu was the main villain, because like he just took direct action to reinforce the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
right? Like whereas Kage was more of a vehicle to like power wise for him to exercise this shit.
Yeah.
But like Black Setsu really was the one to be behind everything and instigate everything. And even like his interaction with Naruto at the end is like Kage was already getting her shit rocked with Moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been, I guess, cooler to just see maybe like a combination theoretically of like, oh, Black Zetsu was Kage or some shit like that. I don't know. Just my personal take.
I mean, he is, but like I get what you mean in the way that they're like kind of considered separate entities and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, I really I thought it was pretty cool.
Fair. Black Zetsu is a funny character. Just to think about, like, attaches himself
it's gonna
to
make
Obito.
rereading, like very strange.
But attaching himself to Obito, but then like Kakashi and Minato punk his dumbass when he's like, "I'm gonna go to Madara." No, you're not. No, I'm not. You're right. That's
Damn.
my fault,
I
gang.
didn't think of that.
Like damn, bro, Minato and Kakashi, what the fuck?
Madara's so fucking stupid. Like imagine he's just like, "Hey, who are you?" Like, or sorry, "Hey, who are you?" You know, says Madara, seasoned ninja. You know, perfect Susanoo. Like, you know, scariest guy in ninja history. I'm your imaginary friend. Bet.
No,
Fuck. Like, just very fun. Like, I would have loved to see Black Zetsu's sales pitch.
Yeah.
Like, you think he had to like pantomime getting birthed or some shit? Like, oh, like out of Madara's shadow. Like, what are you?
I'm you.
Yeah. Totally, bro. Like, you just feel some of your evil will go away. That was me. Thanks for
Appreciate
giving me life, you know? Like, you and me, bro. I am you type shit.
Mikey's asking about 8th Gate guy as well.
Oh my god, peak. Dude, I have been watching and rewatching edits of that shit. So they're so gassed. They're so gassed. I, Madara, declare that you are the strongest of them all. Has been on loop in my head.
I said this to you before, bro. Do you understand what I wanted with Kashima? Do you get it?
Did. I get it, bro. I fucking get it. Cause like, holy shit, that was perfection.
I didn't need a win. I didn't need it to be close. I just wanted a really cool fight with Kashimo Glaze and then death. Let me not dig up old wounds. Let me breathe. Exhale.
Fuck, bro. 8 Gates guy was moving different. Like, it's so funny. I was telling you this. It's so funny to think about like how many strong characters would be victims of this form. Like, because this is, you know, Ten Tails fucking Renegon Madara.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm imagining like, Jesus Christ, bro, like Orange Mask Obito eating this shit.
Because he's going to face you the first one. He's going to bounce back and be like, oh, fuck, he actually broke every internal organ I've ever had. That's crazy.
Yeah. And the Zetsu cells are not helping. Yeah. Very humorous.
Don't test me, Obelek. I'm not in the mood. You take your 10 seconds and you think about what you did, boy. Demon Ekatsu also has a mod in here. I'm pretty sure she's on my side. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
So yeah, I have just been moved, shaken, stirred.
All right, bro. I gotta ask you a question, and I think I know the answer. Part 1 Final Valley, Part 2 Final Valley.
Part 2 clears.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. What about you? Sam?
I mean, yeah, but
okay.
but it took me a lot of rewatches to come to that conclusion. Personally, there was something so melodramatic about Sasuke winning and leaving. I think it was just like my first watch of that was like, yo, did I not get the script? Like, did Sasuke not get the script, y'all? Yo. No. Take 2.
What's the title of the show? What's the title of the show?
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, Sasuke, you're actually my GOAT. I don't think you were supposed to win that, bro. I just don't think you were.
And it's so funny because Sasuke loses so many fights in a row after that. Like, it's very funny. Like, he goes on a generational gauntlet that, in my opinion, was not worth it. Like at some point, bro, grieve Itachi. Like
At some point, Grievous is
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I guess final thoughts time, unless anybody has any more questions. Mikey, BR, Liv, D Megatua.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, let's get into it then.
Yeah. It's like Naruto tier list and other shit like that. We can get into like in other episodes if we want to just like have breathing room for that,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of want to.
Yeah.
If you're down.
Sure.
Um, but overall thoughts of Naruto and like reading it and like the entire journey, right, from start to finish, has been very bizarre in a lot of ways. My preconceived notions of the series were constantly challenged. My discourse abilities were constantly like I felt as though I was going into Naruto with more hostility than I was any other series I was reading.
Mm.
Like not really intentionally, like on my part. Like I was actively trying to stifle it, but whether that's from like the fan base, my perception of it growing up, all the shit I've said in the podcast before this moment, right, with Naruto,
Mm-hmm.
it's been every week has just disproved me over and over and over again. You know, engaging with Mike, like it's weird, right? I feel as though I have been brought closer to Mikey because of my read through of Naruto, with you to some degree, like with the community. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel as though I have now. I feel as though I've walked through the portal, and have made closer connections with people because of this series, and it's just like a funny experience for me to have.
Yeah.
Right? Because like, damn, bro, where the fuck were you this whole time?
Yeah.
Type of energy, right? And it was like I've grown to appreciate the week to week of it. I am going to miss it. Like I've had a little time to like really come to grips with it ending.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Boruto, light novels, other extended universe shit aside, and the one shots aside, I've been really reconciling with Naruto officially being over and this phase being done. And it's bittersweet, like it is with like a lot of shit that I get really into, where it's like, on one hand, beautiful journey, right? 10 out of 10, no notes. But on the other hand, fuck, sad that it's over. And if I had to summarize my thoughts on Naruto, it would be like, it was, and this will be the proper Naruto apology. Naruto is cooler than I thought it would be, deeper than I thought it would be, more thematically rich than I thought it would be, more engaging than I thought it would be, more fun than I thought it would be, and more enjoyable than I thought it would be. It is a series that has continuously proven me wrong, surprised me in good ways and great ways, and has contributed to some of my new favorite characters in fiction. More broadly, like I feel like as if I am a changed person, and it's as if I don't know. It's as if I had my third eye opened, right? Like I feel like I could do a Tsukiyomi right now. Like holy shit, dude! Y'all have been holding out on me. Kidding, but you know it's been an enjoyable ride, and I'm sad to see that it's over, but I'm happy that I had it.
That was very well said. That was beautiful, even.
Thank you.
The official, Naruto rating, if you have one.
Oh, yeah, drum roll, please. I think there's actually a drum roll sound.
Let's see. I think that's like a joke one, though.
Oh yeah, it's the joke one. Damn it.
Let's see.
Okay, I'll just do it. Like, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would give Naruto a solid 9 out of 10. Extremely solid 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Some parts were 11s. The only reason it's not like a 9.5 or 10 is just because I haven't reread it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give it like the post discourse, post analysis, post like immersion buff.
Okay.
but 9 is like a comfortable score for me.
Mhm.
But like I think, call it wishful thinking, right? I'll even not good, right? I think on revisit it'll probably be like a 9.5 or 10.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I can live with that. I
Yes, sir.
can indeed live with that. It's
What
very good.
what was the you have it at a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This was a 9, fuck it, bro. 9.5 out of 10. Like I'm just really, the light novels really sold it for me even more. Like if I'm willing to, like, sit down and knock out 2 light novels back to back, like I just to be honest with myself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Cream said if I see myself liking Naruto, I'd give it a 7 out of 10 before even starting the series. He's a changed
Oh my,
man now. You know what I
I
mean?
am. I'm a different person, bro.
The talk no
That's it.
jutsu did indeed work.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Mikey. Thank you, BR. Thank you to everybody who encouraged this, and thank you for the week to week. I hope it was fun for you guys as it was for me to talk about it.
It was indeed. It was indeed. Chat, change this motherfucker's life twice. Yeah.
What was the other one?
Percy Jackson.
Oh, right. But sure, I'll give you partial credit for that one. Okay.
I'll
Half credit, bro.
actually stop being friends with you, gang.
It's bro.
You're listen.
Mhm.
I understand. I'm not aware, but only one of the people is listening right now.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay. Fair,
just maybe keep that
Okay,
in mind.
fair,
Like
fair.
you only
Yeah.
need the other person for a podcast. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Yeah. Okay.
just
Okay.
consider
Fair.
that for a second before you start
Yeah.
hurt my feelings.
But fair. Okay. That's twice. Yeah. That's big, you, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fuck. That's good shit, bro. That is
Thank you.
very, very, very good stuff.
Some like, I'm curious what you think of the journey with the Naruto. Your own reread, and also like everything that's been happening with me.
Part of me was worried that if I revisited Naruto as a grown man, I was going to be a little bit more critical of it.
Hmm?
I was worried that I was going to be not have like the dumb idiot didn't read problems, but more of like, oh, I didn't like how this was handled, and have that more consistently. That's on me, Kishimoto. I won't do that again. That's my fault, gang. That's my fault. I was worried. I was wary. Shouldn't have been. Like, that's good manga is good manga is good manga.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
And if I may, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some moments, this is gonna sound crazy. This might sound like needless hype. There are going to be some moments in the series that are done better by a video game than the anime or manga, bro. And I say that, and I don't say that as like a Kishimoto should have changed it, the anime should have changed it. It's more like, I'm sorry, I wasn't quite familiar
I
with
didn't know the bag was
CC2's
this
game,
deep.
bro.
Mm-hmm. If you got clips, Mikey,
Hold on,
show them. Mm-hmm.
brother. Hold on. Let me recenter myself, because I'm trying not to act out of character.
Okay.
There are some moments during the Kaguya fight that'll have you screaming Sakura's name, bro. Like, go kill, like bro. Let me like, playing the cutscenes, I would recommend, but let me see if I can find some, bro.
Diminagatsu was mentioning the Minato one shot. It was great. Fucking Naruto's parents were so into each other, bro. Minato and Kushina were day one locked. That shit was so fucking cute. Heartbreaking to know how it ends, but it's really nice that they found each other and loved each other, and had Naruto, and all that shit. Also, Minato cannot name anything to save his fucking life.
It's
Holy
called
shit.
Flying Raijin, Jiku Shiku Senpo, Renodon, Zerotsky. That's a real line of dialogue in Storm 4, by the way.
I believe it, bro. That's Minato type shit. Like, it's almost like it's so endearing how bad he is with names.
Yeah. Naruto versus Sasuke at the Five Kage Summit in Storm 3. Dude.
She can write romance, bro. Naruto and Sasuke locked in.
I'm going to say something, and this is very brave of me, you know, et cetera, et cetera. In light of a certain other very popular battle shonen ending recently, and confirming a romance of Deku and Uraraka, right? I've seen a lot of outrage about Deku and Bakugo, blah blah blah, right? And I'm just here to say,
they don't got that, bro.
If it was Naruto and Sasuke, I'd get it. Deku and Bakugo didn't have that it factor.
They didn't have that.
They didn't have that it factor. They
didn't have that, bro. Like Naruto and Sasuke. You know when Sasuke was like, "Yeah, bro. In retrospect, your pain was my pain too. I felt that shit on a deep level." Fuck.
Yo,
by the way,
blood is connected
in a heart. By the way, just want to say, never had a moment like that with their in-canon wives. Never a fucking moment like this. Holy shit, bro.
Hold on. You tell Kishimoto to write a BL, and you guys might get the best romance manga of your fucking lives.
BL?
Boys Love.
Oh, okay.
You might get peak.
You might. Honestly, bro. Just add one panel in the final valley. Look at each other and say, "I love you." And you don't have to change anything else.
You don't have to change anything. And didn't I say that? Didn't I say that I can, don't get me wrong, I can see the we're friends, brothers connection. I'm not saying that's ridiculous, but all I'm saying is you change maybe 3 panels series wide.
And nothing else, bro.
Like I don't make the rules. I'm just here to read the manga. That's all I can do.
And this guy does not believe in heterosexual romance. He just doesn't, bro. Like, it's so funny. Yeah. Holy shit, he actually doesn't, bro. Like, I just did like a quick scan in my head. Besides Minato and Kushina,
which I gotta give him credit for. Yeah. He did lock in for.
He locked in. He
said, fine. Minato's involved? Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Holy
I gotcha. Like, fucking... Yeah.
Bro, just like, does like a little like clothespin on his nose so he doesn't have to smell like a woman on his page. And he locks in, bro.
Fucking hell.
I will say, like, maybe that like quarter or like half point. I'll admit, the weakest part of Naruto for me was the female cast. In just like, it's not that they were bad, it's just that they were good, but he just didn't fucking show them that much. Like, Sakura was great. Like, I enjoyed Sakura's character a lot, but like, I just wanted more of her, and it felt like she was sidelined for a lot of shit, despite her being pretty fucking strong. So it was just, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a common complaint. I don't know what you think is against it. Like, yeah, generally speaking, I agree. No battle manga has ever done it, like Nari Sasu. Yeah, someone said Gojo and Geto. Those two gay boys can never ever fucking compare. They just don't.
They don't have it.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna say it like this. No, actually, Gojo, let Sasuke walk away from Naruto at a KFC, bro. I'm telling you.
He won't. Bro, Naruto would come chasing after him. Like he's not leaving.
Because if Gojo was really locked like that, he would have had Geto back, bro.
Yeah, like, respectfully, bro, like, Naruto would not allow Sasuke to break up with him.
Okay. Orochimaru threatened to take Sasuke's body, and he said, 4. I think you need 4. And started fucking Biju bombs, bro. I think that was the first time we'd ever seen one. He said, threatened, by the way, didn't see his friend's corpse being piloted by another person. He said, oh no, I can't let that rock. I simply can't.
Did not move like that for Hinata, like like he sort of did in the Pain arc, but like not really. Like, it's just
I'm breaking all your bones and dragging you back like a real
Hmm.
goat should, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Gojo
I'll
just
be so
said
honest.
Gojo just pump faked the purple. Nigga wasn't
Hmm.
about it. He said, "Oh fuck." Like, all
Yeah,
right, bro.
bro. It's so funny because like I imagine if any other male friendship, if they like a fucking like Zoro got kidnapped, right?
Hmm.
Luffy's coming after him platonically as a
Yeah.
member of the crew, right? Like they're like
Zoro, you're
this
my best
best
friend.
friend, yeah, right. He did that shit for Robin, Big Robin, right? You're my friend, you're my crew member, right? When I tell you, man, if you ever got kidnapped, right? Where is he? Damn, bro,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Where is he? Is disgusting work. Because that
Yeah,
was the most monotone. Where are you at, bro? Where?
oh, you want his body? Damn, bro. Okay,
It's kind of
that's great.
freaky, like a little
Yeah,
weird, but
yeah. Let me just, cause, hey, bro. Like, I'm not like, if I ever find you, I'm not like coming to you like, lips first, talking about your pain, bro. I felt it every day we were apart.
you know, Creams has been kidnapped. Did us? Shit, that's
Gotta go
crazy.
get a
That's
like I need
crazy,
a
bro.
ride to the airport, bro.
Bro,
Like,
let me hold on. You call the cops? Yes, you're asking me. Fuck, I don't know where he at. He's not over
I mean,
here.
we could like circle the block a few times. I don't know, like.
Yeah, like it's just I don't know, man. It's just kind of cold outside. I don't really want to put on pants and a hoodie right now. Like I'm kind of just chilling in my shorts. Like I'm actually just kind of vibing. What? It's urgent. He's been gone for 2 weeks. Okay, he's a
God
grown man. Is he
damn.
not allowed to take a vacation? Fuck.
Oh, so you're saying like they just took him, huh? And he just let that happen? Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of okay. I have the stream key for the honor one. Like I can. Are you worried
mm,
about the pod? Like that's fine. I can hold it down until he decides to come
mm.
back.
Bro, I'll be so honest with you. If I get there and like I see like resistance, like a bunch of dudes with swords and guns and shit, I'm gonna take a quick scan, look you in the eye, give you one of these, look, and run the other direction.
I'm telling you this. You meet my eyes, they're all knowing where you are, gang. Like I promise you, any indication that you are not locked in unbelievably so, and he's over there. Like you're getting, and then it's gonna hard cut, and then we're gonna be tied back to back in a chair, bro. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Now we're
Dude, I
both
came to
now we're both falling
yeah.
in the vat of acid because you were nosy. You didn't come to save me. You just wanted to kind of see what happened.
Holy shit, bro. Are we just bad friends? Like, is that the
I'm
lesson here?
gonna be real, bro. There are like literally a handful of people I'm like I'm getting taken levels of invested in, bro. Like I have a very
Yeah.
specific set of skills. And you know,
They don't apply here.
I don't
Like,
know if like is that you? Like
like
that's family. That's direct. That's capital L loved ones.
yeah. Um,
But a gun, like a gun?
yeah, like,
What do
bro,
you
like in the middle of the
mean?
night, like in the middle of the night, you're like out of bed in your car, like on the chase,
Yeah.
bro, looking for
Like
clues.
I really need my 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's good for bodily recovery.
Wait, so we are got kidnapped.
Like, bro, I'm telling you this right now. If I'm like, bro, I'm trying to save you, and you're like, no, okay, I tried, bro. That's a grown ass
Grown
man, bro.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna break every bone in your body, but that sounds like a
It's not
lawsuit.
that.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't.
that deep for me. Like, because bro, you don't like my laziness would also get in the way at like the slightest bit of resistance. It's like, don't interfere. Okay.
Don't let me have to solve a mystery, bro. Like he left clues. No, 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 no. Niggas think I'm L, bro. This is no. I'm not doing that. Like fucking.
Like, I either know or I don't, bro. Like I don't know.
He's
What to
over
tell you.
there, all the way over there. Bro, that's like a 30-minute car ride. Bro, he's actually just tied to a chair alone in a warehouse. 30 minutes. You know how much gas that'll burn, bro? I bet he doesn't
mean,
have
you
his wallet on him either. So like,
yeah.
he can't even pay me back. Nah, I'll call him an Uber. Nah, that's crazy too.
Because like the Uber isn't
Yeah,
gonna get out of the car to.
he got it, bro. He pays
Yeah,
bills. Like that's a grown man.
bro. Look, it couldn't be a case where like, um, your girl comes like crying, talking about like safe roaded. Damn. Can I give you Mikey's number? Like,
No, I'm gonna be real. If she comes to you, that means Volo's been captured, and I know that's when you'll get
no,
active.
dude. If Volo's been, hold on, you didn't. You're talking about something different, bro. Like,
Volo's been
hold on.
captured, bro.
Time out, time out. Volo's been. If they took Volo, right, we got bigger problems than you being gone.
Of course,
You
bro.
understand?
Of course, I understand, bro. And let me just say this, bro. If it was sacrificing Volo's fingernail or your entire lifespan, obviously,
naturally,
I have to save the fingernail, bro. That's
so
big.
yeah, that's
Volo.
Bro, he holds everything together. Like he's the glue for everything.
I'm saying, bro. And it's like, it's not even like any disrespect, bro. We're homies, but that's Volo.
Volo. Like, bro, I shudder at the thought of even transporting myself to that location without Volo keeping everything in check. Like, buildings are gonna fall apart. Reality is going to become
And that's why you
undone.
need to move
like
quick, bro.
quickly.
You need to move.
Like this, bro. Whatever they're doing to dampen Volo's powers, I just need to break that chain. I don't even need to win, bro. I just gotta free him. He'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, have to. Let me
Right. I got actually fucking. I got too into the role play and like I started to get worried about Volo. Holy shit. Fuck.
All right, bro. Let me read this real quick. Just some more thing for the 5. Sorry if you've answered this question, but as someone who's read all of the big 3, which would you say does each? What would you say each series does its best in? I think I get the gist. Like, what are they each best at? It's just worded a little funny.
Yeah. I don't know actually. It's like a. It's not like they try to do vastly different. They just have like different themes, I guess.
Yeah,
like different things they're trying to say.
Like Naruto and Bleach try to be good and shit.
Okay. I'm gonna go generic. I'm gonna go with the generic answer.
One Piece world building.
One Piece world building.
Bleach presentation.
Naruto characters. Yeah.
Beep beep boop boop bop 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 beep.
Yeah, I'm a bot. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
What about you? You on bot mode or what?
Hold on. Let me. I'm envisioning a future in which I comment on One Piece, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do it. One Piece, Melatonin, Bleach. Presentation is a really good one. Yeah, presentation's fine. And Naruto, I would say antagonists, more specifically than characters. I don't think that like very many, if any, series I've ever read does antagonists as well consistent. Like, I don't know who's fucking with a Gaara, Pain, Madara, Obito, Itachi, Sasuke lineup. Like that's
insane.
Nigga's not like, really, and that's excluding like some of like that's excluding Orochimaru, that's excluding Kabuto, Zabuza, Haku, like
like you're excusing a lot, dude, and I'm okay with giving Naruto like I think Naruto is the best villain pound for pound, villains pound for pound, like just arc to arc, like very consistent. I just love Aizen so much that he hard carries a lot of shit for me. But I'd still give the edge to Naruto in like the average.
Yeah.
Like I think Itachi's probably second favorite now.
Second favorite villain?
Yeah, of the big 3.
Gotcha. Yeah, who does the best fights? Naruto.
Naruto, yeah.
Then Bleach. Then One Piece.
Yeah.
IMO. And from what I've heard, that One Piece opinion can actually be valid because the fights don't tend to get better post-time skip.
Yeah.
Manga-wise, at least.
No, that's yeah. The fights are all right with like that's just not what you go to One Piece for.
Yeah.
It's trying to think of like how it actually like Bleach is like kind of weirdly that shift in voice tone when Creams mentioned Aizen. Okay, bro.
Sosuke Aizen. Oh, Sosuke. Like versus start calling him. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah. You have who said that shit these days? You Aizen, hold this timeout for 1 minute and think about what you said. Um, yeah, yeah.
That's insane, by the way.
I- hmm?
It's insane.
What's up?
It's nothing. Do your thing, bro. Um, yeah, yeah. Naruto, probably pretty significant margin too. IMO.
Mhm.
Bleach fights are really good, but like
I mean,
they're.
this is weird, right? Like,
Mm,
if I was to go category by category, okay, let's protagonist is already off to a fucking hard start.
yeah, Ichigo versus Naruto to me is like. I think I'd give it to Bleach. I think I like Ichigo just fucking
Like, I
Christ a
got
little bit more, and I think he benefits from not having a Sasuke to have to share screen time with, if that makes
that's fair.
sense.
Yeah, like Sasuke adds a different factor. I would give it to Luffy, then Ichigo, then Naruto. For protagonists, like Luffy's just special to me. Um, Antagonists we give to Naruto.
Hmm.
Side characters I give to One Piece, then Naruto, then Bleach.
Hmm.
Plot. Plot's tricky. What do you think?
Plot, huh?
Yeah, plot's hard.
I mean, plot is weird because I don't really know how I would evaluate plot in comparison to something else, right? If they're all coherent, I don't really know how to go
Yeah.
beyond that and be like, oh, this plotting was really good. Like, if
Um,
it's just the direction that the story goes, then I would say probably Naruto.
I mean,
And then
One
Bleach.
Piece isn't done, so I
Yeah,
can't really.
yeah. You know, Bleach
We can
yeah.
we can hold off on plot. Um, Themes.
Another weird one. I would still say
Yeah,
Naruto. I'd give it to Naruto though, but yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, bro, they letting niggas in here putting One Piece over Bleach antagonist wise, bro. You gonna let that slide or are you gonna handle that? Bleach is where Big Aizen stays at, by the way, in case you were forgetting.
all right, guys, relax. Um,
Like they saying crocodile over him, bro. Like we can't let that shit slide.
that's insane. Y'all just don't understand Aizen. Let me not talk like Ratman for a sec, bro. Let me relax.
Yeah. Nigga saying Doflamingo clears. Kaido better.
Mm.
Like I don't know how we're letting this shit slide.
Kaido better is crazy.
Bro, that's big Kaido, bro. If it's 1-on-1, you don't pick Aizen, do you? You pick Kaido. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fuck.
Uh huh.
Nobody
Anyway,
said crocodile. Hey, I had to put that on you, Elijah. My fault, guy.
yeah. Anyway, that was, like I said, great stuff. Um, Hopefully next week, no more technical difficulties. I have no idea what the fuck happened this week, but it is what it is. Glad we were able to get through the episode though.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's been one hell of a journey.
One hell of a journey.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, bro, but like new book club poll coming soon. This is like the longest.
Yeah.
It's been 2 months, I think.
Yeah, damn, bro. I genuinely, and I mean this,
Didn't
genuinely
notice.
feel sorry for whatever is following up on Naruto, bro. You really,
Yeah.
you have an, you have an act to follow, gang. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love Vinland Saga, but oof, 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 oof. Naruto just moved mountains, bro.
This year's honestly been really good. It's the only year we know book club, I think, but like it's been,
Oh yeah.
been really good series. Like
Mhm.
in terms of yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it's so weird, bro. We need to do like an honored ones wrapped by the end of the year. Might be
Yeah.
interesting. Just all the shit we've consumed
Yeah.
because of the podcast. Like Elden Ring was this year.
Elden
Isn't that
Ring
crazy?
was this year. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was all this. Even the DLC, bro. Like all of it.
Yeah.
Minecraft was this year. Like it's been. We've been
Yeah.
doing shit.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yo,
So hold on. Let me
niggas are saying Ao Aoshi and Zatch Bell. I'm gonna say this
think
politely.
about it. Ouchie flopped every single
Lobby
time.
or get
Yeah.
like, bro. I'm telling you this right now. You don't know how much I want an excuse to read Ao Aoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Guys,
something happen.
happen. Yep.
Zatch Bell.
Give. Hey, bro.
I don't know if people are gonna move to the polls for that one, but we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Members, if y'all have an agenda, keep that membership vote like in hand lobby.
Wait a minute, chat. Mikey might have just put his he might have just put his hand on the scale here.
Okay.
I read out he'll read it too. Interesting. Mikey, let's have a dialogue about this later, buddy. Mm-hmm. Now that you've caught up on Blue Lock, we might be cooking something. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also get me in on that. I'm curious. I kind of want to. I want in on in.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious.
Okay. But yeah, good episode, good stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do vis-a-vis Boruto. You know what I did read? I did read those because I saw Viz had this shit. It was like chapter 701 through 10. That bit where they were like fighting those clones.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. That was fun. Neat little thing where they were talking about like is Karin like Sarada's mom.
Same shit.
Yeah, that's funny. It was more wholesome than anything. Does that count as Boruto?
It's Boruto era stuff. Is it Boruto proper? No, bro. Listen.
He wasn't there. Yeah.
You'll see when you start reading Boruto.
Okay.
You click open the first chapter. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, because I read the first like 2 or 3 just out of curiosity. Well, I want to say, bro, Sasuke has that shit on. Fuck. Adult Sasuke is just dripped to fucking death. What, you don't fuck with the boots?
Like beginning of Boruto Sasuke design wise?
No, just this clothing.
Oh, okay.
I like the outfit.
Okay. The outfit's cool. It's just
Yeah.
Ikimoto gives that nigga like greasy, unshowered hair.
Showered hair, yeah. I noticed that. That was fucking funny. But no, I just like the fit.
Oh wow.
It's
I
so.
respect that.
I did like the moment where he like did shadow clones. At Boruto, like shouldn't this be your specialty?
You forget that he can do that, yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny he never uses it. It's such a useful fucking jutsu. Like
Yeah. Yeah, very useful. Very useful indeed. Let's see.
Adult Sasuke is so fucking cool, Nerdy Bior always read Don. I don't know if he caught though. Oh yeah, I could add Don on there because I read like the first 70 chapters.
We could not. I'm caught up on Don.
Okay. So I'll just catch up a different time.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a book club meeting.
I have to think about that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I just trust anybody. I might have to just. We'll see. Anyways. Yeah. Okay. We will think about that. Chat. Just get ready to make your votes matter. Make a push. Because it's been a minute since I've had to hear the wails and screams of the losers of these book club polls. I don't know how interested I am in going back to that.
Yeah, I don't think I missed it.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. Bro, why didn't blank? That's you guys. We didn't do anything. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. But this Naruto experience has been great. The stream, very, very fun stuff. You know,
I will say the experience of reading Naruto has been a 10 out of 10, definitively.
That is good. Yeah, despite the technical difficulties, I think this was a very nice episode to send Naruto off on. Appreciate all of you guys that have been sticking with us. Thank you guys for being so good about the spoilers. We appreciate you, Demon Akatsuwa, Liv, Mikey. Thank you guys all for moderating for us, making sure that Creams' journey was as spoiler-free as possible.
Appreciate you.
For any other really big series like this, we hope that if you guys are experienced, you show us your support once more. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything else to say. If not, we can just close it out. All right, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. For all the members, we will see you guys on Thursday. Maybe I'll be tortured. Maybe I won't be. We'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, for everybody else, we will see you guys. Let me make sure. Next Sunday. Next Sunday is still in the books. Yeah. All right. So you guys, good rest of your night, morning, or evening, and we will see you on the